shatter all expectations.
Once the hour is too late, pride and arrogance around their brain. We will pay, take my hand and never. Hell is coming, should
KOF 15! Get ready for a fight!
Of ICFC here for King of Fighters 15. Something has happened because I heard my stream team go, oops, so that means he's made another mistake live on air. Well, I'm here to introduce everyone here. But yes, like I said, 8 weeks of regular season is done. We are here for the finals, the final 8 combatants. We're going to look at the bracket shortly, and we're going to be guiding you through the action and see who takes home the ICFC championship for King of Fighters 15 here in EMEA. I am back because I'm going to tell you this now. Richard can't count to 9, and he wanted me to help him. And he said, Jammers, can you come back? I need a favor from you. And I said, fine. You just have to pay me double. Jammers is here, and I'm here with the KOF experts. I have got to my left, Grimulus is here. Below me is Orez. He's down here. We should say Fubu. He's down here. I see you've been doing the work. I knew you'd get used to ICFC real quick. And of course, I did see you not too long ago, but it's good to have you back. Neo Geo as well. So, Grim, I'll start with you. How are you feeling for today?
I'm quite excited for today, man. Seriously, we've got an exciting top 8, and we have one solitary Brit carrying the expectations of the nation on his shoulders.
That is brilliant indeed. There is the bracket. It is 2 people, one from Turkey, one from the UK, swimming in the Moroccan seas. These guys have been putting in the work. And I tell you what, there are 2 players here that have won 2 championships, or as I say, 2 tournaments throughout the regular season, as well as Emsal putting the work. And is he down here? No, Ichisim did win one of them, but he didn't make the cut for the final 8 combatants. So, Orez, tell me, how are you feeling about these 8? Do you think our boy can do it, or is he going to get out in round 1?
I mean, look, I'm excited, and well, he's done it before, so he can do it again. As far as I'm concerned, like he has at some point in time beaten every person here, but to be fair, I think at this point they've all beaten each other, so it can go anyway. I'm rooting for my boy Tenors. You already know this. Lord Tenrai will take this, but like now that I've said that, he's coming off, and I apologize in advance.
But yes, look, this is the bracket right now. As you can see in the winner's side, top 8, round 1, it's going to be FReZZer going up against Frionel, and then the other side of the winner's side is going to be Emsal going up against Nisuma 55. And if we drop down into the losers, it's going to be ziwa going up against Lord Tenrai. Biased commentary all the way, so get prepared for that, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, the last match will be AbdouKOF going up against Rayzo. Now, Neo Geo, these are your peoples, but I'm going to bully you. You got to pick one of them. Who's going to win? Who do you think is going to win today?
Who I think are gonna win? It's really difficult. I can't tell.
No, you can't. You just don't tell.
After a little bit, and I'll tell you. But this is what 8 weeks of great battles have led us to. The brackets look insane. I'm looking forward to FReZZer against Frionel, because we saw that last week. Frionel did win. We saw that before again, and FReZZer won. So it could go either way. Absolutely interested in seeing what Tenrai will be able to do. And of course, Emsal from Turkey, who showed us how awesome he is in this game. So all of them great players, obviously. That's how they made it today. So pretty excited to see where this is going. And I'll leave it at that. I won't tell you who I think.
See, what a diplomatic answer. You see that? That was a 200-word essay on how to avoid a question. Take notes, ladies and gentlemen. But yes, I'm telling you, right, because it's crazy how these guys have been consistent, and they've been like coming week in, week out, performing, earning that money, putting on the entertainment, and making sure you guys stay hungry. What you can do, ladies and gentlemen, you've been doing it for 8 weeks. What's one more week going to do? It's not going to hurt you. You can donate to the match arena and increase the prize pool. And because it's a special occasion, because it's the final week, there is over $3,000 of prize money on the line, and none of that is going to me. So what you can do is contribute to these players, because they are entertaining you week in, week out, like I said, to reiterate. And of course, make sure you claim those codes. I believe we have 78 remaining. I'm pretty sure there's over 100 people in this chat already. Claim those codes quickly, and I won't have to snipe you out the chat. But if you want to make direct contributions, you can do so. This is a hefty prize pool, but let's increase it, ladies and gentlemen. Now, as I'm talking, that number is going up like the YouTube algorithm. I love it. That's it. Just keep increasing it, ladies and gentlemen, and you've got plenty of time to do so. Let's see if we can get to maybe, what, 3,300, 3,500 for grand finals. I think that's a worthy number, reasonable number
Very
for these
reasonable.
guys. And I tell you what, these guys are going to bring out all the tactics there. They're going to bring out all the dirt. Unfortunately, Grimless, you can't bring out your dirt because you're not in the tournament. You can save that for versus fighting. So unfortunately, you can save that for versus fighting. But
Can I just say, right? If Frionel wins this,
Oh, here we go.
No, stop.
No.
if he wins this means that I'm better than everybody else because I
I
beat
hope
Frionel.
Frionel calls you out and like money matches you or something.
Do you know what? I really hope
that.
not. I 100% agree. I just want it to be at an event you two are going at, and there's a bunch of talking points about events coming up very shortly. I just want it to be like, hey, Grim, and then you turn around and go, oh, Frionel, how you did? Didn't see you there. And it's like, yeah, you want a money match? It's like, hitbox broke. Can't play. I just want you to make an excuse, and he records that excuse and puts it on social media so we can then just bring it back to you every time you say I've beaten him before.
All I'm going to play is if he turns up at versus fighting, I'm ready.
Let's go.
I don't know. Listen, if he wins today, he can use that money to fly out to versus fighting, and then.
Yeah, I hope he doesn't win.
Quickly.
Oh boy. But yes, we are getting the players ready for this top 8. But yes, the Matcherino, it'll be popped into the chat, ! Matcherino. And there will be some other announcements that we'll be making throughout this top 8. So do stick around. But first match is kicking it off with a grand final that's been happening for the last, I think, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. I could be wrong. You know, all these grand finals happened when I wasn't here, so that's amazing. Emsal, no, sorry, not Emsal. FReZZer going up against Frionel, and yet Frionel sticking with that K-Dash. His K-Dash put in a lot of work last week, I've got to say.
Yeah, like, well, all of these matches are going to be grand final level like competition at this point. Like, they're all like.
This one literally was the grand final last week.
No, this is true. I wasn't here last week, but you know how it is.
Yeah.
But like, like, well, hopefully, like, you know, Frionel. Oh no.
Ooh, Moroccan, famous Moroccan internet destroying its own people.
Okay. I can assure you this was not scripted, and I promise you this is not happening because I'm here. I did nothing.
No. It's not because you're here. It's because like a certain somebody that was in that match was talking about the connections of this week, and well, boy,
We'll leave it at that.
Well, listen, we'll make sure we get these guys in and have a smooth game for you guys coming up very shortly. But of course, like I said, at least from what I've noted down, FReZZer and Frionel were on the grand finals last week. Obviously, Frionel, I think he came 7th from the leaderboard, or was it higher than that?
No, he's in the top 4 now. So
he's top 4.
His score from last week.
Sorry.
Yeah, his score from last week would have pushed Tenrai to 5th. So he took Tenrai's 4th spot, I believe, because Tenrai's in the losers bracket now.
Yeah, because
he did win. He did win last week, so that actually put him on the winner's side.
Because obviously, for those of you who don't know, how the bracket pans out is your leaderboard placements was so big. If you're in the top 4, then you stay in the winner's side. If you're in the bottom 4, you're in the lower half of the bracket. If I'm not mistaken, that's how it's been working. And that's how you can see the bracket is panning out here. So I got to say as well, I was thoroughly impressed with FReZZer's Gato last week. How optimal it's become. I know the character's annoying, but I was very impressed with how optimal it's become. I'm hoping he sharpened it up and he's ready for Frionel this week. But again, like I said,
we didn't see him play Mai last week, did he? Was he playing Mai last week? He didn't.
I don't.
So I was kind of surprised to see.
He didn't play Leona.
I was kind of surprised to
last
see. Yeah, I was kind of surprised to see Mai as his point character. So I'm not sure why he's going with a new roster for the grand final. So it's kind of.
I have a feeling it's a matchup thing. Like, I think this was touched upon last week in commentary, but like they have basically now like a week to prepare, right? They knew who the top 8 are going to be. They knew who they were going to face. If you just look at the points, you can figure it out, right? So he's probably thinking, okay, cool. I'm playing Frionel. Mai probably does good against. Well, to be fair, Mai actually does do pretty good against K-Dash. So like that actually might be the reason. Yeah, because Frionel's K-Dash, like we know that his K-Dash is pretty good, and well, more than pretty good. And he put in a lot of work last week, so maybe like FReZZer's just trying to nullify the problem straight away, just neutralize it, get it out there. Just okay, cool. This is a matchup that's more in my favor. I'm gonna play my.
Okay, no, I like that breakdown because that makes total sense to me because they had a week to prepare. Obviously, I think Frionel had a little bit of a tougher time to solidify his spot in the top 8. So those last minute adjustments, especially with him slowly moving over to the Krohnen, to the K-Dash, and really bringing it out. I think that the kind of, not the later he left it, the better it was, but it kind of shook things up. And obviously, for those of you who don't follow him on Twitter, he did put out a tier list, updated tier list the other day or the other week. And
Yes, he did,
about how many characters. He put Krohnen, Janae, Kula, Yashiro, Chizuru, Gato, and Rockhound in the top. And obviously, I really want to say it. This is me looking at it from an objective standpoint, a KOF peasant. It looks like Krohnen's the best in the game. If you want
Pretty much is.
It is the general consensus at the moment.
Right.
Yeah, it is the general consensus.
I know there's characters with better movement options, and obviously they specialize in different areas, but what I'm seeing this guy do, it's just, it's deading everybody off.
The thing is, you get characters that change the way the game is played. In 14, it was Choi. He just plays his own game.
Right.
Yeah.
Krohnen literally just plays his own game. You have
See,
to play.
do you know what?
Exactly. Yeah, go ahead.
Grim, it's good that you bring that up, because this is what I like about fighting games these days. If you have the ability to scope out the character who stops everybody else playing the game while you play your own game, you're onto something. I think you're onto something.
Yeah.
That's it.
The only problem here is that it's not been, it's been scoped out by everyone at this point. Like, majority of the people in this top 8 are going to be using character.
Listen,
but
like,
it is what it is, of course.
Whereas when you read that patch note list for Krohnen, you say, yeah, this something's up with this dude. And it wasn't for the negative, right? It was for the better. You read it and said, right, this dude sucks. Because again, with patch notes, I've spoken to the guys about this before, it's a case where you read them and some change at the top might not make sense. But when you go down the list, one of those changes will link and work in tandem with a change up the list, and it goes, oh, okay, so that all links and makes a combo, that all links and makes a frame trap, so on and so forth. And obviously, yes, Krohnen is paying everybody's bills except mine. So, Neo Geo, sorry, you wanted to say something before.
Yeah, and I was saying the thing with Krohnen is that is such a, like you put a lot of pressure, you can put a lot of pressure on the ground, and then you kind of force them to jump, and once they jump, they're pretty much dead. So as Grimmel said, it really changes the whole meta of the game. That's how strong he is right now.
But then who are outside of like Elisabeth, Chizuru, I'd probably say Rock in some regard, Yashiro as well, like those characters have potent options on the ground. Everybody else, I just see you jump to your demise, and it's like, dude, you know you shouldn't have jumped a Krohnen, but you still did anyway, you know?
It's like playing against Vile, isn't it, or Hayden? If you see them crouching,
Maiten-kun is the king of that. If you squatting down, your feet stay on the ground. It's that simple.
It's crazy. So, like, even with, how things have panned out, yes, slowly over time, and we see this in ICFC, or we've seen it in ICFC Asia a fair bit. It probably was dominating. When we get to see the highlight reel for ICFC Asia, the final week later on, it's everyone was just putting Krohnen on their teams. They just put him on the teams. We saw it Combo Breaker. We saw it partially at CEO. It's like, look, this guy's getting the job done as the anchor. If all you have to do, the fact is as well, I'll tell you something that's mad as well, right? Wes, I'll tell you something that's mad as well. The fact that everybody had to learn that one DP combo, that's the insane part. Do you know what it is? It's like, what do I need to do to play this guy? You fill everything out while you play a match, learn that anti-air combo, and you're set. That's it. And everyone becomes a threat. That's it. Everybody becomes a threat.
It's kind of funny as well. It's like, okay, let me put it like this, right? Typically in KOF, right, in every game, there's always like the one combo that regardless of who your team is, everyone can do this one combo.
Yes.
In most games, it's like Iori, you jump in with C, press down B, forward A into Wreckers. Everyone can do that. And this game at the moment is literally just, I'm going to do the DP, and then I'm going to do the super, then I'm going to do the other super, and 70% is gone. That is just basically it.
Oh, man.
You're getting bun up and shot.
All right. Wait, they can't hear you, can they? All right, cool. We're just getting an update on things that happen now. So we got kicked out of watching the game. Apparently, a first game's already applied to this. Is going to be a second game. Can I get the score? Okay, FReZZer won the first
FReZZer won the first.
All right, cool.
So my pick is exactly what I was saying. Probably just like a way to neutralize the problem option.
There you go. You can see that from the start because he's not letting K-Dash get close. She's absolutely controlling the space here. He is absolutely controlling the space with Mai.
I think, as you said before, Mai is actually strong against pretty much everybody. Her TV in the area has pretty much got like a fireball game, and anti-air options are quite good as well.
Yeah. I think that the only thing that Mai really likes is damage, but she's like a death to a thousand cuts kind of character anyway.
Yeah.
He hits you a lot, doesn't do a huge amount of damage. Her damage isn't bad, but like obviously not near Krohnen. Or to be fair, K-Dash when you've got the execution, his damage is ridiculous.
Look, okay, that's gonna be a punish. That should be a dead character. If he just spends the bar, yeah, that's gonna be it. All right.
There you go, K-Dash out.
Frionel
Yeah,
losing
absolutely
a
understand
character.
what Fubo was saying here because yes, that was absolutely a great counter pick against K-Dash. And Frionel usually uses Krohnen in the second spot, unlike what most people leave him at an anchor. And it's still strong, doesn't really matter that much, he's still strong.
Listen, as long as you have, I think it was 2.5 bars, you're fine. That's why. That's why.
2.5 bars equals Elixir.
Yeah, well, basically. That's why I think he worked as anchor or middle character. Either way, it works fine. Just applying the pressure right now. Goes for the overhead.
I feel you on that.
Good roll that was actually. Preempted the Ninja Tail.
Oh, nice.
Nice reset.
Wow.
Safe jump. Nah, that was right. He actually slapped her out of the sky.
yeah.
It goes low. What's the predictor? Yeah.
So back there. Okay. Still.
There's always one more hit. There's always one more hit.
Do you know
Yeah,
what?
you to roll that last one?
roll to
or
get
what?
through that. It's really awkward. Yeah.
But no, you know what? Kudos for trying. I think it's just something he's not used to doing because obviously, as Grimula said, there's always one more hit. So.
And well, yeah, that was essentially a punish attempt that like Frionel was a little late on anyway. He was trying to catch the backdash. Didn't catch it, but still got a kill, which is good. One thing I wanted to touch as well.
Here we go.
Nice. Oh, it's the combo into the stop. Safe jump. That was a big jump, actually.
That was a big jump, yeah.
Yeah, FReZZer could have got out of that.
But
he's out of corner
I
anyway.
respect the guard cancel though, especially what happened with his last character. He guard canceled too early and he's like, I can't mess this up now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that.
Oh, that's dead. Quake Fist and he's done. Yeah, EX Quake Fist done.
And Krohnen got.
Krohnen out of
So
the
yeah,
way
here's the
now.
thing I wanted to
Frionel
touch
has
on,
to
though.
lounge Yashiro for now.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, Yashiro is also a good anchor. To be honest, he works in a very similar aspect to Krohnen anyway, where it's literally he's got really good reversal and he's got really good space control and just good buttons in general. But the thing I wanted to touch on was that Frionel putting Krohnen seconds, in my opinion, is actually a really smart meta decision, right? A lot of people know that Kronen's going last, and you account for it. Some people might have some kind of counter strategies or counter picks for the character being in last position. Putting in second kind of throws people off their groove. It removes the mirror match of people don't really like that mirror match because it is very tense. So like kind of removes that option and it allows him to then pick people apart and maybe gain the lead earlier, which I think that's what he was trying to do. Obviously it didn't work out for him this time, but he's still in the fight.
I can see that, and it's like I always say, people should really get used to playing the character out of order.
Yeah, I think as well, something that's super important is, outside of getting hit here, and it's just taking about 35%. Oh, that's dead.
Oh, wow,
Oh,
he's going to the OTG.
He didn't do the I was going to say, he didn't do the slot. Do you know what? It could have been worse. He's out there. He's out.
Why did you try and do 5A?
Don't know what happened
Try
there.
and do 5As and that's it.
So FReZZer's got no bars. Oh wait, okay, he's got a bar now.
Wait, listen,
Krohnen.
Wait, Wesley,
Do
what was I
not
talking
jump.
about? What was I talking about? I don't know why people do this. Legit. But okay, if you're gonna jump at this dude, it has to be 100. No, you know what? Forget 100. 200% guaranteed safe jump. Stop jumping at this dude like he's not gonna do it. Like, listen, I couldn't. If I was playing you, right, I couldn't look you in the eye. If I jumped and you did a DP hit, I would never look you in the eye because I know what you're gonna say. It's like, why'd you do it? Why?
especially that one. That one's anti-cross up, it's anti-air, it's anti-everything. It's anti-press anything. It's you have to
Not
respect.
sure what happened. I think it's just the pressure.
Yeah, for sure.
Also, that leaving, releasing block during that climax. I don't know what happened there. So, he's still in the tournament.
Is it pressure though? No. Do you know what? I think it's the flow of the match because it's just how you comfortably deal with things anyway, and not many reversals have a hitbox as good as that. Because remember, a lot of the reversals in King of Fighters in general, they're very like diagonally upwards, very forward moving. All right, the closest thing probably to that is Gato's reversal that goes straight upwards, but even that slightly moves forward before it goes straightly up. Even Blue Mary's vertical arrow, sorry. So
Yeah.
that was unfortunate there for Frionel. He loses his first match against FReZZer 2-0. So that means he's going to be knocked into the lower half of the bracket, and he's going to be fighting the winner of AbdouKOF and Rayzo. But we got to get our next match sorted with Emsal and Nasuma. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Nasuma's been super consistent, but he won week 3 of ICFC. I remember that because
he wasn't here last week. I think he didn't play last week.
Okay, so that's
but
cool.
Nasuma is kind of like a surprise player at this point because nobody heard of him before, and he just showed up and started, making a name for himself. So we'll see. I mean, him being here in the top 8, that's proof enough that he's an absolutely great player.
Hey man,
so let's see what happens.
He's having some fun. And I'm trying to think as well. He was playing Rock, K-Dash, and Yashiro. So he was one of the few people that weren't playing Krohnen, unless he saw the prize pool and said, you know what, I've always had he said, you know what, $3,000, I've always had a Krohnen, I want to go to a couple of events this year, you know what,
goes out the window.
do you know what,
chooses
I tell you
Krohnen.
what, you got 2 choices. If you want to have a lavish holiday or you want to go to an expensive event, there's 2 things you can do: a GoFundMe or pick Krohnen. Take your pick. I know what I'm doing. I know exactly what I'm doing. I know what's easier. Pick Krohnen. I know what's easier.
But again, is everybody in this top 8 picking Krohnen? I'm pretty sure that Tenrai's not using Krohnen.
Nah, no. Well, the thing is, the week that the week that Tenrai won, he picked Krohnen. So
Of course, but like today, I'm hoping that he's not using Krohnen because I'd really like to see some good character variety.
I would like to see that too.
That he's changing away from Krohnen right now. I refuse to believe he's gonna go away from what's working. It's not really the smart unless he's got some secret hidden tech like you do. Counter pick for Krohnen. He's picking Krohnen. Let's keep it real. We're just I'm predicting with tenors it's gonna be Rock, Krohnen, and either Iori or Yashiro.
Do you know what? I completely thought you were going to take that in a different direction because you said Rock, Krohnen. I thought you were going to say Scissors. Sorry, I just heard Rock.
Scissors, you know. Well, to be fair, you've seen Yashiro sweep. He's basically doing scissor kick.
That's true.
I don't know. Sorry, my mind just drifted for a second because I was listening to what he said. Then he said Rock, Krohnen. I was like, Scissors? I was like, what? Fair. But yeah, we're getting there.
I want to touch on. I was going to say I want to touch on the hitbox thing that you was talking about.
Please, do
the
that.
Krohnen, the Krohnen DP. I think one of the reasons why it's jarring for a lot of people, right, is that type of hitbox is traditionally reserved for charge moves. If you look at even the roster in the current game, right, there's Maitenkun, down up charge is basically the same kind of hitbox.
Yeah.
You've got Leona and Hayden, they have the exact same move, Moonslasher, same hitbox, but it's normally reserved for down up charges because they can't immediately go obviously left or right. It covers both angles. But yeah, Krohnen kind of works differently where he doesn't have to hold charge. He can literally pull the trigger whenever. Yeah. And yeah, it covers both sides. And I think that's where it jars people. Even though they know, even now, it's been however many months that the game's been out and however many months the character's been prominent at this point. But people still look at it and be like, a DP that's not a charge move should not work like that. So their brain just operates like, I'm jumping over him. And you see it, but just then it looked like they were trying to jump over it because any other DP would have whiffed past. And yeah, I think it's just one of those ones.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that fact, because it's just a case of how it works. It was making a special case, and the thing is, it's it wasn't personally, at least looking at it from before the update back in May, I think it was. It's been probably a good 3 months now. It didn't look as bad. It's just that he had problems elsewhere, so you didn't really look at his heat shield anti, and then all of a sudden bigger hitbox behind the head, and then busted the super, and like we said, or like me and Ores were saying, it's just all Krohnen needs is 2.5 bars now, and then that's probably about 70% gone. Yeah. And even then we saw FReZZer try and do a guard cancel, but he just timed it. So again, people are starting to slowly find the kind of plays and work around it if need be. And remember, he's spending a bar to do that super. You're spending a bar to get the guard cancel, get the punish. So you kind of need a little bit more extra resources than he does. And it's probably easier for you to mess up than it is for him to be aware of the, they're about to punch you.
Exactly, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, we literally saw 2 instances of that against Krohnen. One against the Gun Super, and then the other time when it happened to Frionel, that's what happened. He guard cancelled at the end with the level 3, but he guard cancelled hit too early, got hit by the lock. That's what it was. So like, it's unfortunate.
Can they level 3 consistently OTG, or did he just like completely?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Fair.
So it consistently is consistently OTGs, but however the sequence there should have been stand heavy kick, which OTGs, which then like guarantees the hit. You can cancel it. You don't need to do it, but that's what players will typically do because it guarantees that the super will always hit. I think it was like. Maybe it was like he was deciding, should I do the super, should I not?
I think
so.
I can see that. And you know, it's crazy, right? You practice a combo 100 times. You're in tournament, you're about to do it the 101st time, and you're like, wait, what are my options again? Like, what?
It's happened to me so many times. You know, like 4C and I used to play Vice a lot, and I never dropped combos. In tournament, playing against, I think it was a French player, I can't remember who it was. I'm dropping combos left, right, and center, and I'm like, wait, I know how to use this character. Why do I not know how to use it? Your brain just freezes.
Yeah.
That's a big deal, right? And even whether there's little prize money or huge prize money that we have today, that will weigh on your mind because, again, Tuesday's a different day than Wednesday. That's the best way for me to explain it, right? And last week, these guys were playing to get into position of this week, which is a different day, and there's much more prize money on the line. So things are going to be maybe a little bit more tense than usual. 1 or 2 of the guys will be super confident, but we'll see how that goes. So, right, we are still... All right, so we are going to move on to a next match because we are having a little bit of issues with our others winners match. So instead, we're going to be loading up Lord Tenrai versus Ziwa. Is that correct, Richard? All right, we're going to get these 2 up there. Tenrai, if you're not there, I'm going to bring you, and I'm going to find out where you are. Like, that's it. So make this easy for us, please, because we do want to watch.
What I should have done?
What
I should have done today? I should have got my like Union Jack flag and like waved it around because like there's only one of us in the bracket.
Do you know what you should have done? Do you know what you should have done? Here's what I want you to do. I want you to write on a little piece of paper with a marker, permanent marker, saying I beat Frionel. That's what I wanted you to do.
Do you know what?
Just put it up there. Just every time.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna put a t-shirt. How about that?
Blatant. Wear it to VS Fight. It's like, yeah, I beat you.
I will do that. I will wear t-shirts. 1 that says get off my game, and 2 that says I beat Frionel.
Oh, hello. Right. So.
And when I called it as well, the Yashiro.
Yeah, there you go. Rock, Yashiro, and Krohnen. That's what's going to be the team for Lord Tenrai. And of course, his opponent, Ziwa. I saw Benimaru, Iori, and Yashiro. So maybe on paper, Ziwa has the weakest team. He might do.
As much as you want to say that, Benimaru and Iori are so slept on, it's ridiculous. They are really good now.
Fair.
Benimaru's got some mad safe moves though.
I haven't seen enough footage of. I haven't seen enough footage of Benimaru or Iori, so that's just me again coming from that objective standpoint. That's cancelled.
This is where it's really good.
Yeah.
I think it's really good. It's pressuring in the corner. If you're not sure of his block strings, then you can find yourself in a lot of trouble.
All right, gonna get the EX bomb. Gonna get the shoulder cancels, close the gap, and a roll away. But Tenrai almost chased it, and he's not getting his whip punish. Yeah, he's not getting his whip punish.
I'm surprised he doesn't go for the whip punish.
He's dead.
Almost like freezing up a little bit there.
Is he dead?
Because I was about to say, Rocky and Yashiro, they play a very similar game. Their standing Cs are basically the same button, and they have like the same functionality. Like normally, if you see one whiff, you see the other one fire off. But yeah, Tennis is basically playing 2 stand Cs. So like, I'm expected to see it this time around instead.
Look, we have basically two more rocks on screen right now.
Right, pressure away. Let's see. Right, he needs to be. I hate to say this. He needs to be Tenrai and get rid of this character. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Absolutely.
What I mean by being Tenrai is he needs to be super aggressive when he's down a character. He's very good at doing that.
Yeah.
When Tenrai's at the deficit in life or character deficiency, he somehow turns it up, and that's what he's done right now.
So this is going to be the interesting matchup here. Benimaru is super duper safe. Like one of his special moves is literally plus unlock that one there, the heavy slash. He can link up and just off of the super, and he can combo after that super. It's nice solid damage, easy confirm.
To be fair, heavy slash is actually really punishable if you catch it.
What was that?
Get rid of it.
That was a mistake.
And he has no reversal. Get rid of it.
He's not gonna let that go. Oh
no! Tennis drops his combo.
He dropped it.
What? Spaghetti everywhere.
Is it drop-in combos day today or what?
Maybe.
It could be. No,
Tournament nerves are getting to people.
What?
No. Do you know what? I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Wes, I think he was too high. He looked too high to me.
He did.
He looked
Like,
way
yeah,
too
Tenrai
high.
seems to have lost his magical powers. If he was too far away, that means he cancelled into the super too late. Which again, same thing, too high. The same, basically the same problem.
Dude, that
No.
Yeah,
Basic heat shield.
that move that
is it-
Benimaru's got, I think it's Raijinken, the stationary orb. That's too good.
Yeah, it's
There you go.
a
All right,
anti-projectile. It's safe on block. The thing is though, like, so Benimaru's big weakness is that he doesn't really get much from taps. From taps, he's got his little knee wrecker string. Other than that, he can't really do much. He has to do like from his crouching buttons, he has to go into a heavy button to get like to his bigger moves, and like Raijin can be in one of them.
Okay,
That was a bold move there with the DP from Iori.
Yeah.
I actually agree with the decision to not use the super on that.
There you go. That's what he was looking for.
Exactly.
Continuing the pressure in the corner.
That's things are looking better. Things are looking better for Tenrai right now. There you go.
That could have been nasty.
Yes.
That could have been nasty.
A lot
What I
of
was saying
combos
about-
drop.
Yeah, what I was saying about Benimaru's slash earlier, Yashiro's guard point can actually stop it in its tracks. Because I can catch it with Park. As long as you've got a guard point move, the startup you can visually see and react to. So anybody who's using that liberal, got a guard point, crush it.
Yeah.
Fair. I
Very
like
true.
that. All right, so
But yeah, but Tennis caught Zero in the headlights there. Like literally, he was just hopping in his face. He's like, "What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?" Just like neutral hop over and over again.
look, sometimes you got to take the
Brilliant.
stubborn route, and the thing is as well, these guys don't have a second lifeline, so they have to literally grab the bull by the horns and go ballistic in a lot of scenarios.
Yeah. That's why I was kind of surprised that like Terra not pulling the trigger in like the previous game with his rock when he saw like a whiff or anything. He wasn't really using the fast line C much. I'm wondering why.
Go.
Oh, there's the guard point. Ziwa definitely showing he knows what to do with a rock. Like his spacing is really good, and yeah, the mixing up of his wake up option is really smart. Oh, Tenrai misses the command grab. Unfortunate waste of bar.
It was, but I think Tenrai is probably not feeling so confident with Rock in this particular game. I've seen that Tenrai do some damage with this character, but to be fair, like you mentioned, he was doing really, really well against this matchup. He's playing the character, not the person.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, nice guard point again. Yeah, XTP. Oh, he lost the combo. He could have done literally any button, and he chooses the one that doesn't hit.
Yeah.
But he still takes out the rock again. Like it seems that that matchup firmly in his favor, and Tenrai is gonna have to work to bring it back again.
Interesting block string there.
Yeah.
All right, gonna get a full confirm here, and then good break. Nice anti-air there.
Nice anti-air from Tennis. Yeah.
I like that.
Oh, he's not having it. Straight into the super.
Goes to the cross up, but nobody's home. You're getting that.
There you go.
And it was beautiful.
Yeah, you know what? I thought if Ziwa could have just arbitrarily taken off like 20-30% of Tenrai, he wouldn't have recovered that much health, but he's got full health bar to work with now. And nice bait. Nice bait.
Misses the punish. Yeah, Benimaru does lean pretty far forward, so even though he got the fast stand C, he was well out of range for the special move.
Wow. All right.
Okay,
Not
we
over
got
yet.
those.
Oh, nice
There you
punish.
go. That's
Baits a DP, and again, that's a really hard DP to bait. It literally is from the ground to the ceiling. Like you can't like get
go
past
to
it
grab.
once it's there. It's literally a wall of hitbox.
Yeah.
So for Tenrai to get over it before it comes out, really good.
I think he tried to run and throw, but didn't get it. But that's going to be a dead Benimaru anyway.
there you go.
Yep.
Looking really good for Tenrai right now.
Yeah.
Don't jinx it,
Stuck in his
please.
groove.
No jinx. No jinx.
We're not doing a which crafty commentator cursey things here today.
He's trying to get his boys in. Oh, see what happened with the stand CD again. He did the same thing in the first game.
What kind of a hitbox is that? The command grab beats the guard point move, and that's not going to be a dead character just yet. Is he going to guard cancel out? He's got the meter. Doesn't need to.
Nice trip bar there.
Yeah.
Let's see how much health he can take off. This is a big deal, by the way. Yeah, big deal.
Nice.
That was significant. That cross up is really, really difficult to get out of if you're trying to block, because it's really almost ambiguous.
Right.
So to react to DP is actually quite decent.
Yeah. Z1 knew what was coming.
Good blocks.
Oh, he goes for the whole records. Oh, Tennis doesn't go for a big punish though.
That was an optimal punish.
Yeah, that's been like the third time he got
Into
baited.
the super.
Yep.
He's gonna go straight into level 3.
Oh,
Big damage.
That's gonna be a lot of damage.
Yeah, I think
But it's not
Tenrai's-
over yet.
I can hear Tenrai cussing right now in my mind.
Do you know
I'm
what?
sure.
No, he deserves this because he's been baited for the 3rd time now and he hasn't changed it up.
Yeah.
There you
Oh,
go.
wow.
And he does
Reversal.
not
And he
jump
still
on
didn't
Krohnen,
change it.
but they still jump on Krohnen.
Yeah, I'm surprised that he went for that jump.
Yeah, that was a terrible mistake.
Oh, you
Nice
did?
roll. Very good roll and punish.
Beautiful
Does
roll.
someone get the kill?
No, he's dead. Oh, do you know what?
Close.
Do you know what? Literally, this is what Tenrai did. Tenrai literally went back. He went back to the Steamboat Willie days. He went like, this is your health bar. He just went out there and he grabbed it. He literally grabbed your health bar off the screen.
He had his hands in man's pocket, bro. That was thievery. Like straight up just robbed. He took, that was unfortunate for Ziwa. It was a really good game though. Ziwa showed some really good
is
runners.
not happy right now because he had this match.
for
He
sure.
almost had it. That jump again. Jump one time on Krohnen. And it's
Yeah,
over.
that's what you shouldn't do. It's like you're playing
don't know
Super
what
Mario
happened.
Brothers.
Yeah.
Do you remember that meme when we've got Guile crouching in Bowser's castle?
We fam.
Hey, listen, Tenrai, if you're looking at this, you are a thief. That's what you are.
Dude.
He did that. No, listen, that game was basically done. It's going to be 1-1. We're going to play another game, but my guy literally ripped his health bar off the top and said, it's no longer there. Yeah. That was brilliant stuff there. But yeah, a couple drops here and there, but the philosophy of the teams are working. Unfortunately, we couldn't see more of Ziwa today because, again, he only had the one opportunity. So commiserations to Ziwa. Thank you very much for participating. And do you know what? Full credit for you for making it to the finals anyway. Do not let this dissuade you because only 8 people can make it to the finals. Only 8 people can do that, right? Obviously, hopefully,
for real.
in the future, if we get to see you more in competitive KOF gameplay, you get to show that team to the fullest, and hopefully you don't get hit by another heat shield from Tenrai, because that, you baited Tenrai 4 times, and he did it the 5th time. I'm never playing rock, paper, scissors with Tenrai. I'm never playing rock, paper, scissors with Tenrai. He'll pick scissors 5 times.
Never felt. Tenrai's always pulling rock, fam.
Legit.
You know what? To be fair, Tenrai's one of those players that you just can't train. You know,
Yes, 100.
Tenrai's
Honestly, we call it the defiance. Tenrai is defiant. He refuses to be conditioned. Sometimes Tenrai will give up a game just to let you know that he does not care about what you're doing. Just then, there'll be times where he'll do a DP that you know is not a good DP, and it won't hit, and he'll be like, doesn't matter. We saw it in the tournament actually. What was it? The week that he won, run up full screen the DP anyway. You know he's not supposed to, but he's going to do it because he wants you to know that you do not scare him. Because to be honest, letting your opponent know that you're not scared is a really big advantage for it, to be honest. Because then they have to second guess. It makes them scared of you. They're like, well, he's not afraid. He might just do this. Let me just back up, and then he gets his advantage back.
Ooh, all right. So we're going back to the winner's side of the bracket. This is a match that we were supposed to play before. It's going to be Emsal going up against Nasuma. Loving Emsal's gameplay and the team. Listen, I think there was 1 week. It might have been week 7 or week 6. The Joe was putting in so much work. I forgot he had 2 other characters.
Correct.
His anchor in the most speaking since 14. He will not use anybody else. He will always be in his team. But I'm surprised that he plays him first, but I'm sure there's a reason for it. Maybe he's just going for the whole spear attack.
Because at some point he was playing him
first.
first, then actually he was in the 2nd place for in the middle for some time. So I think he was still figuring out. Maybe he thinks that having an opponent character is the best use for his skills right now.
Yeah. I just think as well, it's just the character's tool set, right? Joe is really strong at controlling the space, and most characters, to deal with his tools, need to spend bar. When you don't have bar, at the start of the game. So it's best to put him first, so then he could control that space, do whatever he wants to kind of bully you. Now Yashiro spent that bar to do damage. What's he gonna do to get in? He doesn't have it.
Good block.
And Emsal could just control the space. That was a good pro.
Careful of that bad 5 I was talking about.
Yeah.
Don't think he's gonna do it though.
That's standing though.
Yeah, Nasuma's at that range. Right there.
Nope. Goes out.
Do you know what?
Persona targeted that specifically at me.
I swear,
He's I don't need bar.
It's always me. It's always me. I'm like, Emsal, please, no, stop it. And then he just, someone jumps his fireball.
I thought we weren't cursing people today.
I don't do it on purpose.
We're just not cursing tenors. Everyone else can get cursed up.
Innit?
Everyone else, curse up.
Yeah.
All right, gets the block string, rolled away. Good punish.
Sick.
That was clean.
You have to finish the record. I like that.
That was super clean.
And back at even Steven, I guess. Yes, what the same full bar and 1 stock, 1.5.
Start of the game.
But it might be harder for Misuma to get that clean hit though, because it is Elisabeth, and her projectiles, are very good at stopping him from running on the ground. So if he does jump, that will be a clean
You
anti.
say that, but Nisoma's got Kyo, and Kyo has wreckers, and those wreckers will just go through stuff. If you got the timing for the armor is a little bit harder, but like he can definitely pull that off. He can just go through things.
Go slow. You can get
Good
full conversion here. Put the corner.
Nice.
Good safe jump.
Yeah.
Immediate throw.
Well,
He
jumps
knew
a bit too high, gets thrown.
Yeah, he knew he had
it was
to
a
throw
punish.
because of the block stun. Oh, sorry, hit stun.
Yeah. Jump CD now.
I love seeing Nisuma 55 Kyo.
Nice.
And that's crazy, right? I feel like Kyo's damage, most of the damage comes from because of the wreckers or the frame traps. If you're not like aware of the follow-ups and like how if they're mid or lows, he's gonna get unskilled damage into more damage, like afterwards.
Yeah. It's definitely like a high risk, high reward option, right? So like his record strings either go mid, low, high, or mid, low, low.
Yeah.
Sorry, or mid, low, mid even. So like oh wow, gets punished unfortunately.
T-bar.
So like as long as you know the low's coming, you can block a punish because like the low strings are very unsafe. It's just the fact that it's a gamble, right? You don't think he's gonna go for it because it's unsafe, and then he'll pick your fee off.
Of course, you can
What's your guard bar, Nisuma 55? You almost went to do the guard crush.
Nah, let's see if he spends it. Nah, he's not gonna spend it. He's gonna play it safe right now. Throws the fan. Probably gonna do a run-up throw if he gets the opportunity.
Oh, nope.
Soma tried it. That 4-frame DP that has a lot of forward coverage. He did try to just squeeze out there and push him away.
I respect the
But
attempt.
unfortunately,
I respect the
I
attempt.
do too. But yeah, so this is where it's going to be interesting to me, right? So we already saw in the previous game that like the K-Dash didn't really do good against Mai. Obviously, that was 2 different players.
Yeah.
But I want to see if it's different when they're anchors and they both have bar, or is it going to be like a similar thing where Emsal is he going to actually control the neutral here?
Let's find out indeed. Locking it away right now. Gets the air-to-air with the jump seat lead. Guard cancels out. Didn't want to deal with the pressure, and he wanted the positional advantage as well here. But he can win the game from this. Yeah, listen, they don't want anything.
Emsal said me too. So I got one of them too. Messes up a safe jump. Gets thrown for it.
Cross miss, just overcook the jump a little.
Really good anti-air from the Soma there. Believes as well. That button is not fast.
Alright, gets a punish.
Good pressure, absolutely good pressure, but he was able to get out of there.
It looks like they're both trying to employ the strategy of just guard cancel out the corner. They're not dealing with this at all. And they're running out of bars.
In the corner.
They're trying to maintain that corner pressure, that's for sure. But now Emsal's like, well, he's gotten out. Yeah, he's backing off, taking his time. He's got the lead. He's letting the Soma know you have to come here if you want to do damage.
It should be it.
That's it. It's over.
He doesn't have
No.
the
Oh, ran out of bar.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, the chip! Yeah.
That was chip.
It was the chip from the dive that took it there. Sometimes it just gets you, man. And you just forget. You're in the zone and you're just like, hey, how did I die? Is that, chip.
Yeah, I do think though, that matchup just seems to be really bad for Kate. Like, Mai tends to she controls the space that he controls really well. She moves a bit quicker. Her buttons have a little bit more range. Her fireball is slow, which is so useful as well.
That's what we saw with FReZZer and Frionel. Same matchup. So.
I think as
And
well.
he got K-Dash at the end. I don't think it's a good idea from... and he did change it. That's exactly what I was saying. It was changing his anchor character. That makes more sense to leave Yashiro in there.
I think as well, K-Dash got up against Mai. I think it takes too long to reflect the projectile because you obviously got to start up the first part and then one of the options is to reflect it. But I think it just takes too much time. Like, Mai can take action and do whatever she wants while you're thinking about that. So let's see if this...
projectiles are best just jumping over, to be fair. You don't want to bother reflexing them unless you've got a quick reflex, like Gal, Elisabeth, or whoever else.
Sounds to you?
So here's the thing, right? So Nisoma had Yashiro first against Joe before, now he's got Kyo first. I actually want to see if the... Oh, nice! He nullifies Fireball directors. This is really good. It does have a little mini projectile hitbox in the end, so even if you don't catch the armor, he can just punch them away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see if this opening matchup is going to be any different because the Joe seem to handily control the Yashiro, to be fair.
I mean, to be fair, Kyo's not great against zoners. In my opinion, unless he uses wreckers close up, of course. But his general game plan suffers because Kyo's not great in the air. His best button is his jump seat.
True.
Oh, the cross up.
It's crossed up there, but he was able to block it.
Oh, picking up. Oh, which did he do,
that's what I
though?
was looking for. Is this going to
Shermie
hurt?
needs to make this count. Is he going for the safe drop? Yes, he is. Maintaining the pressure. Ends on the first rocket, yeah.
Wow, all right.
Anti-air from Emsal. Yeah.
Beautiful from Emsal.
And you can just like literally see like the embodiment of Emsal's gameplay in his Joe. How like second nature in tuned it is was just his philosophy on KOF. It's like I swear this guy hardly makes any mistakes outside of when I call a bad fireball. That's about it. That's about it. Honestly.
Oh, nice whip punish.
Yep.
That was just rude.
All right, just trying to bait him out into doing something, but Emsal is fine from playing here. He's got the slight life lead, Misuma, but again, he's the one that's probably got to take more action because he's losing ground and very quickly.
I'm actually loving Joe's spacing here because he's staying in that exact space that makes it difficult for K to get in. He's not throwing a fireball within that range either.
Guard cancel, the guard cancel.
Wow.
But you maintain the pressure. Emsal, he's just controlling the neutral here. Like, Nasoma doesn't really seem to have an answer for this. And it's exactly what you're saying. He's standing right at this range that, like, it's kind of hard for K to pick an option.
Yep.
Like, and just putting him, and Nasoma drops the combo. He gets the taps, doesn't get anything with it. Rolls out the corner, but he's punished for it.
Is that?
It's over.
Is that
It's
dead?
over.
Yeah.
He better go super. There we go.
Wow. Emsal's Joe is putting in work. This is the Joe that we've seen before, and we were at all when we saw it the first time. But still, he still got it.
So I wonder if now if Misuma is regressing his order change.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's for sure.
It can always work out for you, but you know, unless you've got a game plan against that first character.
Yeah. It just seemed that he really is struggling in this matchup. I think it's one thing that we've noticed throughout the whole of this season of ICFC, right? Like people have been struggling figuring out the matchup with Emsal's Joe, but once they figured it out, the Joe did seem to be kind of like a non-factor in a lot of his matches. Like in the later weeks when people kind of learnt the matchup a bit. So maybe it's just one of those ones where Nasoma hasn't had enough practice against the Joes. Like he's kind of stuck at the wall that a lot of people were stuck on early on. But I don't actually recall them playing much against each other. Like.
I can't recall if they did or not.
In the later weeks.
You know what I do like though is what I like about character variety. In this top 8, you've got a lot of people using the same character. Emsal's the only one rocking Joe.
Yeah.
So that does mean he has that unknown factor. Everybody knows how to play against Elisabeth because everybody uses Elisabeth, the same as Yashiro. But Joe, unknown quantity.
Gonna take a lead and 3-2 A's there into the super for the conversion. Gets the cross up with the jumpy.
Nice anti-air from Nasoma though. He's not backing down.
No.
Nah, man, this is the character that's been keeping him in the fight for most of the tournament plays that he's done in ICFC. This is the character. Sometimes I don't know how he does it. Probably by unicorn-like dust or something. But he stays in the fight.
Oh, nice.
Wake up, super.
Emsal didn't have much more bar. Couldn't capitalize further.
Good block.
But he's got the positional advantage. Oh, that could have turned into something big if Nasoma was ready.
Chase down. He's got to have no fear now. He's got to do everything he can to just knock Elisabeth out of the game.
And he tried to get started.
Nice throw tag.
Yeah.
Yo, he read him there. The thing is, I actually agree with that run-up throw that Misuma did.
Yep.
But listen, Emsal was just one step ahead, and then he finished it with the air-to-air jump D, allowing him to progress into the winners final of today's top 8.
That order's change was really made Emsal play at ease compared to the first match. It was really easy for him. He could feel like there was not a lot of pressure compared to the first game.
Of course.
Yeah.
But, you know, it was a good back and forth. I know, regardless of the scoreline, of course, but it was a good back and forth. Like I said, again, sometimes it's not even a character change; it's just an order change. And obviously, you got to consider, how much damage you're doing up against the opposing character, resources you need when coming in for the next character, stuff like that. Just those minute adjustments can make a big difference. And it almost
Right now against Emsal, if you don't have a strategy against his Joe, just don't bother. It's not gonna work.
I'd say, well, yes, strategy against his Joe, knowing the Joe matchup knowledge, or having Joe matchup knowledge as well. But the thing is, you're just better off just asking him. You are just better off just legit.
Excuse me, Emsal, how do I beat you?
Yeah, no, do you know what? I've done that. I've done that to players in my fighting games that I play. I said, look, how do I beat you? They laugh, and it's just like that's what it's boiled down to. I don't know. I don't know anything else. I said, how do I beat you? That's it. And but what you're going to see in the winners final right now is it's going to be FReZZer going up against Emsal. But we'll get to that point later on. We still need to play our last round 1 match here of the final week in EMEA. Of course, AbdouKOF going up against Rayzo. 2 more Moroccans, who would have guessed it, here in the bracket. And the winner of this will be fighting Frionel in the losers quarterfinals. Now,
this match is quite upsetting.
Correct me if I'm wrong, or not correct me if I'm wrong. Remind me who Rayzo plays again as a team?
He was the Kukri and the Auntie D player. Sorry, that's Dolores for those people who don't know. Like, I was going to say, this matchup's kind of upsetting for me because honestly, in the tournament, these are probably 2 of the more entertaining players. AbdouKOF playing Luong and Rayzo playing Kukri and Dolores. Like very like unique picks throughout the rest. Well, compared to like obviously the standard that's been going around in the tournament. And it's a shame to see them like one of them having to eliminate the other. It would have been nice if they were separate for a little bit so we could see them go a little bit further possibly. But like one of them's got to go.
About AbdouKOF, all you can say is he plays Luong. You don't know about the other 2 members because they keep changing all the time.
He does mix up quite often, and as you see,
there you have it. Shermie and Whip are going to be joining Luong, and listen, his Luong is an absolute masterclass. Yes. It is a symphony to the maximum, and he's got her there at 2nd place. Now Rayzo's gone with Athena, Krohnen, and Kukri. Kukri at the back. There's a character you seldom see these days.
Yeah, but he also removed the Dolores from his team, well, in place of Krohnen, I guess. So,
are you surprised?
It's the grand finals, right?
But yeah, more interesting to me as well is that AbdouKOF is sticking with the Whip. The week that he started playing Whip was one of the weeks I entered, and I had him first round, and that Whip blew me up. So like, I kind of want to see. Yeah, it's really hard to anti-air. His spacing is amazing, and yeah, he's just his mix-up.
Yeah, that was sick.
Oh, beautiful cross up there.
That throw was kind of clean. The boomerang. There we go. For the side swap. Yo, he's been putting in work. You can see it clear as day.
Yep.
He's actually coming with a purpose. Nice anti-air. I think that was, what was that, crouch D?
Yeah.
Another
that actually puts him in double state as well.
Yeah. Another player who's really good with Whip is King Games. I had a set with him a little while back, and he blew me up, man. And I don't like admitting that personally because it's the environment that blew me up. It was a masterclass. But this character I'm going to pick up. She's really, really good.
You win some, you lose some.
Good block on the cross up there.
Frionel, because
well, we'll get to that when he's on screen again. All right, I guess the reverse that should be dead. Not quite. Not even with the OTG, with the 6-8 either. Time's running out. There's 5 seconds on the clock. You're wasting time.
Wow.
That's it, that's one thing about Whip I think people are saying is that her damage is a little lacking compared to obviously the higher damage characters. So in a situation like that, I felt like if Krohnen landed a DP, that would have been dead, right? I think that's how people are comparing it. But it was still solid damage, but she controls so much space that she doesn't need the damage, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I was going to say there are certain characters like like Hayden, who don't have great damage outputs, but they're really difficult to actually hit.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about, right? And you have to consider the role they're playing in the match as well. Most of the time we talk about Krohnen's damage, he is at the back, but his 2nd place or at the back, but Whip's at the front, and it's doing AbdouKOF justice here. Look at that keep away game right now.
Space control, yeah.
Stuck in his glasses off with that Whip, man. That's wrong.
And listen, if he can keep chipping away at Krohnen's life without having to engage too much and too close, I think he's fine. Krohnen's about to get 2.5 bars.
Oh, there you go.
Oh wow, Rayzo's holding the bars.
Yeah.
Brave decision.
I think he's confident he can close this out, but we'll see.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure he thought that was going to kill. Look how close it was.
But you're losing everything. Why you not TP?
Okay, that was absolutely not a good idea now.
Why were you not?
Okay.
He might lose this. Legit, he might lose. You don't challenge that jump CD. You don't challenge that jump CD. No. He might lose this.
Dude, look at how much damage.
Do you know what?
He has taken because of that decision.
No. But listen. What he did right was he was the head of the finance department and they made the wrong decision. So what he did there was he made a CEO decision. He said, do the DP. He said, boss will go bust. They said, chief will go bust. He said, do the DP.
Yeah.
Well, that's cancelled. Inside swap. Let's see what he does, right? There we go. And again, I think he's super comfortable with this character. Geki cancels, using the 2D cancel, CD with cancels, everything.
Yeah, her stand CD as well is just such a good buy. It covers so much space, as you can see there. See how far away he just punished from? That was ridiculous. And yeah, he baited that DP and punished, but that was rangy.
All right, let's see. Can Kukri do the job here? Yeah, I've rarely seen this guy in this patch. I think it's like the 4th time I've seen him. since
I
May.
rarely see Kukri on anchor, to be fair. I usually see Kukri on points.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
No,
Well,
I
the thing
think
is, traditionally,
before the
especially-
patch, we've seen him in anchor position, but not after, because there was a lot of changes, and I don't think he's a good anchor character.
Well, considering what's changed about him, I mean, he got 1 or 2 buffs, but again, they really turned down the damage because he was doing a silly amount of damage before, but he's going to get a good conversion here. Is he going to go for another? No? Going to set something up?
Keeps us up.
Okay.
I was gonna say as well, like traditionally with Rayzo, when he puts Kukri last, it hasn't had too much success. His most successful runs when he's been playing this character has been when the character's first or second. So I'm kind of interested in seeing why he's put the character last, especially if he's got like a Krohnen on his team.
Okay. That's worked out for now. I've spotted something, but I want to see the outcome of this game first. It is Shermie, basically 1 touch or 1 grab and you might be cursed.
Yeah.
I think anything. The overheads, the jump grab.
Shermie's got 3 bars. You know what's coming if he catches.
Oh, dude.
If you did not block that, you were done.
Oh no! AbdouKOF drops a confirm.
He can still win though.
He can.
Oh, he tried a shatter strike, and he tried 2
he's a
shatter
shatter strike.
strikes. You lot are dangerous. This is what you do when $3,000 is on the line. You just do random shatter strikes. All right, safe.
Why not?
And now, back in Rayzo's court.
Roll. Come on, grab.
Oh, nice throw.
What's for this? Oh, get out of dodge.
Come on, grab. Can he get the follow up? That was an EX one, so he should be able to. Yes, that's it.
Yeah. Oh, goes for the easy
There you
follow.
go.
Nice.
There you
Smart.
That was a lot closer than I thought it would be.
All right,
Yeah, for
so that wasn't too bad of a performance on Rayzo's end. I think probably the thing I noticed is having Kukri at the back, he wasn't landing like an abundance of damage all at one point. It was more the meter was being used for guard cancels and to help him, you know, work his way around in the neutral. I don't know if that's the strategy you want to be rocking with. That's just me. I'm backseat gaming.
Well,
I don't know.
It's just true. Well, I mean, the character's biggest weakness is his lack of like proper reversal, right? So
That's why he was
having bars to use other resources, yeah, exactly. So I understand the process, but yeah, as we were saying before, I think if he's gonna play that team specifically, Kukri second and Krohnen last was probably gonna be the better option. But maybe he's not confident. Oh, he's taking Krohnen off the team completely and put Athena last. Yeah.
Okay.
It's absolutely strange, not strange, but interesting, I would say, to get rid of Krohnen and keep Kukri. But he's putting Kukri on point, which makes more sense.
Exactly. Makes me wonder now if it was a mistake in putting him last time.
Well, we will see. I want to see if Dolores is going to make the difference. But right now, he looks like he's having a lot more fun with Kukri on point.
Yeah.
Now, yeah.
And
This
again,
is what I mean.
Wow, look at that! Look at that pressure.
Rayzo. Yeah, the biggest success from Rayzo when he's been playing Kukri is when he's put the character first or second. I didn't understand why he put like same thing happened like last time he had a deep run in the bracket. He put Kukri last, like lost the game, put Kukri first, and then started to win.
look, man, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Gonna get the follow up. Go for the safe jump. Quite good guard cancel. Yeah, and again, he still gets to use guard cancel. There's just not as many available at one time.
That's true. Wow, was he trying to go for jet there? That was interesting. I'm gonna block all that.
Nice.
Yeah, he had no meter to guard cancel that anyway, so he had to just hold that. Oh, no, he got baited. That's dead. Yeah, he's dead. Oh, you got baited. You got
I love her. She's so awesome.
That was a comeback. That was a comeback.
Wow. We got a bunch of thieves in this top 8, don't we? All right, here we go. Dolores. Now, obviously, as well, her 2B is still pretty excellent as a button, but obviously the damage got toned down because of the universal changes. That happened back in May.
AbdouKOF's plan is just now to get as much damage as possible.
Yeah.
How is this whip still alive?
What? Exactly. and look at the damage it's still doing. That's crazy.
It's not
Oh, drops a combo though.
Oh, no. Oh,
nice
combo. Yeah,
Not
take
a
it.
problem.
Hey, yo.
Because he might take it now.
Do you know what?
Crazy.
Just run it. Yeah, safe jump.
That was beautiful.
Yo.
Oh my god, dude! Oh my god! What a comeback!
Please, please, please.
How's
What?
Literally perfect.
I
He didn't
have no
actually get
idea.
hit. If he got hit, he would have done it. That
I
was
have
basically.
no idea what this is.
That's a perfect with no energy.
Crazy.
Listen. I want you to say that aloud 3 times. That's a perfect with no energy.
With no energy.
That does not make.
That's perfect. You're new around these parts. Character still didn't get hit. It's still perfect, bro.
See?
Rayzo
Listen,
remember that.
nah.
No, that was
He
also
still
a-
has. He still has 2 characters. He still has Luong.
Do you know the irony behind that is the game told you what perfect is, and it's like, but my man got perfect with no energy.
Yeah.
Nah, hey,
But
listen,
his perfect was better than normal perfect.
hey, listen, Tenno, you have to clip that last round, please, with whip. Just get rid of Dolores. Do you know, if I was that, I'd drop Dolores entirely for that. If you can't hit someone when they got no help with the character, drop the character.
Exactly.
No, this is true.
Nice air-to-air. Good block on the cross-up as well. Again, AbdouKOF exhibiting that great defense here. And another block into the punch to the throw. Just waited just in case of the reversal.
Yeah, again though, it's another pick that like you don't normally see in the last position, right? It's Athena. Although like again, Rayzo plays a lot of characters that can basically be played in any spot, but like he does tend to go for the characters that don't have like a huge explosive damage output in the last position, which is contrary to basically what the meta is at the moment. It's an interesting pick. I mean, he's taken it this far, and his Athena's really good at controlling that space. He is running for his life.
Punch to the throw.
Got slipping.
Cross up, and then another throw there from Rayzo. Rayzo needs to get rid of Luong pretty quickly. There's less than 20 seconds on the clock.
Rayzo could bring this all back though.
There you go.
Nice head.
Okay. All right. That's interesting.
Nah, he decided
He's
to
only
jump.
going to get a tiny bit of health back.
The moment he threw out that fireball, he decided to jump. So pretty much that was guaranteed. But again, one grab from Shermie, and one hit into max mode could seal the deal. So I think Shermie's another character
Great,
similar to
though.
Krohnen. I think she needs 2.5 bars to kind of like do something, but max
Big
mode's not there
damage,
right
yeah,
now.
But everything Shermie does hurts.
Oh, come on, grab.
Apologies to the Phoenix Arrow, that was really good. Was that EX? It was.
Yeah, it was.
Oh.
Watch out. I think has she got a projectile invincible grab? I think she does, right? Oh, never mind.
No,
Never
I don't
mind.
think so. She's got the beautiful, and it doesn't matter.
Beautiful. AbdouKOF stays in the tournament. Rayzo is out.
Damn.
I don't want to say it's because of the kind of like weird choices he went with in first match, but that absolutely did play in the favor of
It
AbdouKOF.
was team order. It was team order. Just bouncing off of what Ora said before, it was you have 3 characters that can be played anywhere, and that ultimately is the problem. You don't know where to put them, who excels as anchor, who's preferred at point, and the thing is, if you've got characters that can play anywhere, it's very difficult to, sacrifice one of them to put them on point and play from that spot, right? And then it's a case where when he swapped, it felt like something was different, but the result was still the same. So maybe he just has to suck it up and probably put Dolores at the back. I still think she works fine as an anchor, but again, like your Dolores didn't touch a character with 0.2% health. So
That was godlike, though. That was
no,
unfortunate.
it was full credit to AbdouKOF. I want that clipped and put on Tenno Media's Twitter account. People have to see that entire round. You have to see that round because clearly
Man, that
something
round
was
was
wrong.
sick.
Something was wrong.
Yeah, I feel you on that. But yeah, it's... Oh, okay. Yeah, sure, I got this. So guys, we're gonna have our first giveaway of the evening. We have 2 tonight, but the first one, you guys are used to this already, is guess the character. We're gonna show you silhouette on the screen. We're gonna give you a time limit. All you gotta do is put the character's name. You don't have to put exclamation mark anymore. You just put the character's name and you will be chosen at random. And then we'll announce the winner at a later time. So yeah, get ready for this, and I guess we're good to go. So we can go 3, 2, 1.
Wait a minute.
Oh, that's easy.
Oh no, I know that is. That's the
That's
brother.
not King.
No, that's the brother from Tekken 7. What's his name? Geese Howard?
Geese.
It's Geese, right?
Nah.
Man like Geese from Tekken?
Is
No
that-
way.
Wait, is that not Geese from Tekken?
No, I'm thinking it's Terry from Smash.
It's got to be terrible. No. I'm telling you, that's not King.
He's
Like,
got
it's
the
the
thing on
one
the
on the left and right.
That's the lip of the cap. Yeah, man, that's the lip of the cap. Bless.
Anyway, if you can, I'm terrible at guessing, but if you can guess, just hit exclamation mark. What was it? Exclamation mark giveaway? Or
No,
You don't even need the
no
exclamation
need,
mark.
no
You
need.
just put the character's name.
Yeah,
You get chosen.
the name.
oh, they're just gonna pick you at random. I hope the person moderating Twitch chat is happy today because if someone annoys that dude and he doesn't pick you, then. But yes, I believe the prize is the
behavior,
same
people.
as the prize is the same as always. There's still codes to give away for
Yes, sir.
the season 1 team codes. So
Battle Pass.
Team
Yep.
Team Gato,
Is the
sorry,
pass.
Team Garo, and Team Southtown.
Team Gato.
Team Gato. You might as well call it Team Gato. This one.
Actually, Team Gato.
It was.
Wait,
And it
it's
was
a
the best.
character that you actually don't see anymore. It's
Now,
crazy.
this is true. Do you remember when everyone was like, "Oh, this is my favorite KOF character"?
Nah, you know what? Listen, let me. First of all, shouts to anybody still playing Vanessa, because I'll tell you
Real
something
talk.
I noticed about the the initial version of KOF 15 to the updated version. Have you noticed the characters that were strong in the initial version were all grounded characters getting conversions off of strong EX moves? They were staying on the ground. They were jumping. They had potent jump CDs, but they were mostly playing on the ground. That's where their damage came from. And all of a sudden, you got guys just anti-airing for 70%. And it was like, yo, it's like, what happened?
No. Where's the grounded foot? We need them to come back, please.
It's just not, it's just something I noticed. And obviously, again, following the meta, especially with the current climate for fighting games in esports or competitive play, it's like, look, you got to go with what works. And sometimes you do have to follow the crowd. If you do have anti-Krohnen tech, let me just put it out there. I'm just going to lay it out there. If you do have anti-Krohnen tech, share the wealth. Let everybody tune in on that, because the character needs to be stopped. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, 2 combatants have left us this evening, and they are Moroccans indeed, Ziwa and Rayzo. So again, commiserations, and thank you very much for joining us in today's event, as well as making it this far in the ICFC season in general. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we are going to play out the losers quarterfinal matches. Is that correct, stream team? That should be correct. Yeah, all right, cool. So we should be having Nisuma going up against Lord Tenrai next. So Tenrai, again, I think Tenrai's bracket path is just Moroccans. Huh, who'd have thought?
I mean, it's not really difficult to see that, considering.
There's quite a lot of Moroccans in this bracket.
You know what I mean?
This would make
Having
sense.
said that, this Moroccan sea is getting a bit shallow.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a bit hot recently in several parts of the world, so there might be a little bit of a drought depending on where you look. I only feel that people in this chat laughing understand the joke. I don't think people in the stream chat understand the joke, but Lord Tenrai got up against Nisuma, so I don't know. I feel Tenrai, once he really ups the antics and aggressiveness, he can. I can see him in the grand finals, but at the same time, I can say the exact same thing about Nisuma. I think it's very hard to call this one, and we're still. I think all of this has been played the first of 2 because how long the games can be, but. A lot of the times when I watch even these final 8 players, the guys we've seen in the regular season, I just feel a lot of these guys, it could be anyone's game, and these guys put in the work day in and day out, and they're working towards paying the bills this month with that juicy $3,000 prize pool. Now, I've been told there's 44 codes left. Why are there 44 codes left? That should be 0. Hold on. Level with me here, people. We're putting on a good show for you guys. I know that's a very big number next up, but that's going all to the players. Shout outs to Tenno and SNK for providing the funds for the finals. But yes, you can still claim the codes and just add that extra 25 cents more. Believe me, someone's going to go on Deliveroo tonight, and Deliveroo's going to offer them, you want to pay a little bit more for, express delivery or a free snack, and your free claim code will do them justice. Claim the code, 44 more to go, and you still got time to do it. Hey, somebody did it. Somebody knows about Deliveroo. So somebody knows about Deliveroo. So yeah, guys, keep claiming them. We got 42 more to go, and I know there's over 100 of you more than that in here, but hopefully you guys are enjoying the action as well. Make sure you tweet out the stream, twitch.tv/SNK official. Like we said, there's still one more giveaway, and there's still a very big announcement for us to make later on in the show. So please stick around and toss some match arena money this way as well and enjoy the GG. So we should be getting this next match sorted. So yeah, I believe both of these two as well, they both have one ICFC win under their belt. Correct. Not between them. They both have one ICFC win each. Because I don't think anybody won more than 2 ICFCs in the regular season. That was FReZZer and that was Emsal. So everybody else just got to 1, and they'll put in the work. And do you know what? It's been difficult. I know all the regions have been proper difficult to win, but looking at and sticking around with the EU region, it's like, nah, everyone in the top 8 never makes it easy for the other guy. Do you know what I mean? So you don't make it easy by any means necessary. Right.
What I want to see though,
go on, please.
Is that what I want to see though, because one thing I've noticed is every game so far has been a 2-0, right?
Yeah.
Now,
I didn't actually.
So going in from like the next game is like this is where it's gonna start to like see if these players are like really like a cut above the rest, right? So everyone who's won a match already, like they won 2-0, they won 2-0, they won 2-0. So now I want to see if like, well, Nisoma, he got sent losers, right? He lost his game. I want to see if he's shooken up from that loss or whether he can bring this back. Because at the moment he got straight lost 2-0. Tenors is on a high. He just won 2-0. I actually want to see if like that makes a difference here. They're both strong players. They're both starting Rock on point as well. It's gonna be an interesting start.
Yeah, let me
Yashiro on the screen.
find out. It's a Rock mirror and then. No Yashiro on Nisuma's side. Interesting. Okay.
Oh, that's true. He was playing Yashiro before, wasn't he? Yeah.
Yep, correct.
He's dropping the Yashiro.
But again, he's leaving at K-dash at the end, which is, I don't think it's optimal.
Interesting pick, yeah, for sure. I mean, the character's really strong. It's just he's an execution requirement.
Yeah, but against Krohnen,
Now, if it gets to that. If it gets to that.
if it gets.
So here's the thing, right? Krohnen, like one of the things that a lot of players like to do against Krohnen is like they try to space the reversal out, bait it, and then punish from range. And K can't do that. He's got a cancelable fast and C, just like Rock, just like Kyo, just like Yashiro. Basically, every character that's present in this match, apart from Krohnen, has a cancelable fast and C. Actually, even Krohnen does, but only the first couple of hits. So like, yeah, that's what you want to space it. Oh, catches Tenrai slipping with the grab.
He's out of the corner now, but do you know what? It's not even worrying when you command grab someone in the corner because you basically take it to the other side anyway for free.
Oh, another one. There you go.
Is he dead?
Send it back at you.
I can do that too, yeah?
Yeah, exactly. I can do the same. Thanks for reminding me of that.
That might
Do you know
be
what's interesting about that match?
that might be the best time to do the command grab though. Right after you get command grabbed yourself.
I was going to say, do you know what's interesting about that match, right? Tennis Rock was movement was pretty darn phenomenal. It took a little while for Nasumi to wake up a little bit, but Tennis Rock, his spacing was actually.
Oh, watch that guard bar. That guard meat is slowly depleting, but now it's slowly replenishing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, as you pointed out, I think Tenrai also realized, and he was just like, well, that means Nisoma's probably going to bust
beautiful
out.
rollout.
Didn't.
That was...
I think he was trying to bait the DP. Oh, nice. Orochi Nagi combos, I love those.
I forget he can do that. I forget
Yeah, it only works.
Because we don't see a lot of kills, that's why.
Yeah. And it's not easy to execute. It's similar to the power guys loops that Terry has. Basically the same actually execution.
Has he got to do that super early though?
Huh?
Has he got to do that super early?
Yeah, he's got to hit them at the highest point as they're falling down, and then cancel it immediately. So like it's really not easy. It's the same thing. Like you see a lot of Terry players that were using it. They were dropping it too.
He'd run into it.
That was bullying.
And he's gonna spin the bar as well, Tenrai, to get that life feed and gets that safe jump too. Can he get the grab? Oh, he was looking for it.
Nice anti-air. That standing jab has been putting a lot of work for Tenrai. This bracket.
Whoa, just do it.
Not dead yet.
Rags.
This is his safe jump that goes to the cross up, gets blocked.
You can't train Tenrai. You're just going to press buttons when you were.
Grab.
Is he going to guard point soon? He's looking for it.
Oh.
No, I can't see it happening. It's too risky.
Well, I don't know about that one, Chief.
Tenrai actually said Spirit of Krohnen. You can't
listen. I don't know about that one, Chief. I don't want. Listen. I don't know. I don't watch Tenrai a lot, but I know Tenrai.
Real talk. I mean, I said that on Twitter the other day, right? When Mason was talking about he likes when people just do unsafe DPs and they work, right? It's
Tenrai all over, mate. That's the OTG. Good blocks as well, but yeah. Now Neo Geo did say K-Dash being an anchor. It's kind of a poor decision, but
it is.
Let's see.
Tenrai is really taking time. This was really smart for Tenrai. So just then, he probably thought, okay, I'm not going to win this round, but he ran up the clock a little bit to make sure Nisoma doesn't get as much health back. He waited till after the clock went below 40, so that means he got less health back if he won the round. That was really smart. He just took his time. He just backed up. He's like, well, I'm probably going to lose a round anyway. Let me make sure he gets as little resource back as possible. It was a really smart play. He still got quite a chunk, but like just limiting it as much as you can.
If Tenrai lands a hit, he's going to get 2.5 bars. No. If he gets the hit, I legit think he's dead if he gets the clean hit. OTG.
Yeah. 3 ain't the magic number. It's 2.5.
Oh yeah, he's dead already.
Hey, no, that's it. Oh, and Tenrai takes it.
Barner. All right, so that's the first game.
My man's eating good.
Do you know what I'm going to say about this, right? Don't forget that Tenrai would have been in winners. It's only because Frionel managed to sneak in the back door.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's true. It was an impressive performance.
But listen, I do think, and Tenrai might be a classic example of this. He might not be, but some people play better in a tournament when they've only got the one chance. They'll just, they'll just rock with it. Because it's like, right.
Instincts activate.
And we've seen Tenrai before being, in the losers and making his way back to winner. So this is not, it's not something new.
I mean, like before, he had the 2 chances anyway. Now he actually came into the tournament an SBO format.
only one.
You only had the 1 chance.
Yeah,
Single elite. Yeah, this is true. Well, like the way I see it, right, is like so. Tennis is notorious for always playing his game, which like isn't always the safest way to play it. And I think that even though he's only got the 1 life, he's not going to play safer, and that's going to get into people's heads. Like you're in losers bracket and you're still doing things that are like knowingly unsafe. Like he's going to scare you. He's going to get you shook. He's going to make you hesitate, and he's going to capitalize on that for sure. He whiffed his grab, got punished for it, but no big. And again, it's almost not happening. He's like, stay away from my put-puts.
The jump on the command grab, and I know Tenrai's like, you held up there.
Yeah. Nasoma said no feet picks, fam. You're not touching my put-puts.
And do you know what? Let that be an indication to like what's on the line here. Like again, he's not going to sit still, be conditioned to try and take that command grab and cross up there from Tenrai.
To be fair, he stood still twice, but Tenrai whiffed.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like, okay, boy, he's not jumping. And someone's like, well, dude, if you're going to do it again, I'm out of there, fam. Nice Farsi.
All right.
Good frame shot from this one.
Oh, he could have got something better.
Tenrai is...
Tell me a time where he hasn't swung.
No, this is true, but there were windy haymakers.
Tell me a time he hasn't done windy haymakers.
Normally there's connection on block.
Listen, I'd be very scared of Tenrai if a game only had heavies and specials. I'd be very scared of Tenrai.
I mean, he was really good at Samurai.
Oh, man.
Oh, gosh.
All right, let's see. 2 characters apiece here. It's Yashiro at the life deficit at the moment, and he tried to do Bodega right at the start. You madman.
Yeah.
To be fair,
I mean, it's got point versus got point at this point. Both characters have them. Let's just see who utilizes it better, right?
Go for it. Can he get the OTG with the 6A? He will.
Yep.
Nice save from good pressure. I like that string.
Ooh, nice. That looked mad ambiguous. So good block from Tenrai there. Could lose a lot of health though.
Get open up though.
Wow. Okay. There you go.
Right. I see what you mean.
He doesn't go for the extra. So he could have killed, but he went for the. He didn't want to drop it, which was really smart.
Are you mad? He would have died if you dropped that.
No. There was an extension. Kill's got an OTG.
I know what
it's
you
really
mean.
tight.
But I'm saying you're saying he didn't do it. I said he would have died if he dropped that.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think it was really smart.
Yeah, that's why he didn't do it.
Always a pleasure to see a good kill. Always a pleasure.
Yeah, it's true. He's one of the more entertaining, interesting characters to watch.
Well, here comes the KOF police. Time to ruin the fun.
The anti-air police.
Yeah, it's like...
Watch him. He will. If he's not going to bodega, he's going to jump. Good throw. And man, the good throw.
Very brave jump in there.
Jumping.
I know.
Sorry.
Oh my days.
Get out of here.
Yo, I
Can I say I know scared?
Nah.
Okay.
That was
Another jump.
Oh, wow.
And again.
Oh, here we go. There we go. That's it. You jump, you die.
I'm sorry, but today his head is actually empty.
He didn't even jump there. He just did a string. There was a gap. Tenrai just did his thing.
Yeah.
And he's going to do it again?
Tenrai upgraded from like anti-airing hops to like just anti-airing grounded moves.
Well, I know, right?
I said anti-airing, you know.
Oh.
Another one. Another one.
This is it, man.
Oh.
Can you get rid of
This is big damage. You can super.
Boom.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right.
Nice.
We're still in there.
One
We're still
each.
in there.
Wow.
So this is the first match where we've got one apiece.
There you go. One each.
Now, here's the thing. I kind of like, I like the back and forth between these two, but I think they both need to be careful in certain aspects. I should, you could never advise Tenrai to be careful because, like you said, he's hard to condition.
Unconditionable.
And you know what? That makes him psychologically hard to break down as well. And again, he did 2 reverse on the floor. One of them hit because it was active for probably more than 20 frames. And the other one, he just said, you know what? That string looks tight, but it isn't. So I'm just going to make it unreal. And it just happened to work. So
I mean, what was the worst case scenario? If the string was tight, the DP wouldn't have come out. So
exactly. Yeah, exactly. Can't really blame him.
Yeah, what's more interesting to me is that on both sides, no character changes after a loss, nothing, no order change or nothing. They're like, nah, I've got this.
Yeah. They both believe in their choices, which is good.
Yeah. You've had the matches are close. Nice and was there even an anti-air at that point? Nice Farsi.
The reach.
Alright. I'm actually curious to see if Tenrai goes for the grab again. That was a really good jumper from the Soma though. Safe jump. Tenrai's blocked in.
Soma is on the attack. A lot of pressure.
Tenrai busting. No, you can't.
There you go.
Jump to the Farsi. Alright, let's see where he goes from here. Okay, he messed up. No punish. I was gonna say he messed up his safe jump timing. Tears with the fireball.
The Rock's fireball aren't particularly brilliant, and that's actually a lot there.
The fast and C's are scaring me.
Oh, wow.
He said I can do it too. Spirit of Krohnen, I'm telling you.
You know what? You made that sound like you said that sound like a Disney series or something. Like Spirit of Krohnen. Like what?
I'm telling you, it's a real life special move. As far as I'm concerned, saying that out loud.
Now streaming on Disney Plus, the Spirit of Krohnen. Like what?
Krohnen, nah, blatant. I'm telling you right now, if Nasoma's streaming his run, they check his stream right now, and when he does that, he says Spirit of Krohnen. I'm telling you.
In that accent as well, yeah.
Yeah, Spirit of Krohnen again. Tennis is doing it too. You can't tell me that they're not.
I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything.
I'm feeling that, by the way.
What, Spirit of Krohnen?
The spirit's mine now.
I mean, I've shared the wealth. It's all good. It's all good.
All right, gonna get the confirm, but no cancel. Okay. Bit worrying, but guard point.
Why not?
Krohnen. In there. Stop pressing.
Man, this is. I'm so glad I'm a commentator.
Playing against Tenrai when it's in its mindset, you don't want to press any buttons, do you? Because you think, I'm going to get DP'd here.
Good back dash. Oh,
That was almost beautiful. Unfortunately, he stepped into the last hit.
Yeah.
It's not going to work twice. There's no way Nasoma's going to let him do that twice.
Got cancel. Keep it there.
Whoa. Just missed the extension there.
Do you know what? I would never ever. I'd never go out with Tenrai for drinks because he would spend every penny he had in the bank.
Dude.
That's dead.
Beautiful punish.
That's not dead.
No,
Why?
he missed. I thought it was over. Oh, it is.
That trade is acceptable.
Yeah.
All right. This is looking to be a very interesting one. It's shaping up indeed. K-Dash once again trying to do the work for Nisuma, but Yashiro and Krohnen are still there for Tenrai.
And if Yashiro dies now, Krohnen comes in with 2 bars, which is awesome.
Good string with the pressure. Misses the sweep. Good block again.
2.5 bars.
We should be good. Yeah, we should be good.
Ahead. All right. Beautiful.
What was that? His 6C, 6D or something? His overhead?
B.
Okay.
Yeah. It's 6B is the overhead and 4B is the straight kick.
That was it. Okay. My mistake. Thank you.
Yeah. No worries.
Nisuma needs to be very careful if you want to do this.
Tenrai, don't start baiting and waiting now. Nah, don't start. Dude, good.
Oh my God.
He might be dead. Legit, he actually might be dead.
No, he's gonna.
He
dropped it.
Okay. The Spirit of Krohnen is still alive.
Oh my God, dude, this is.
You make it sound like
Oh, there you go. This is gonna hurt.
It's level 1. I respect that decision.
And that's the thing, man. It's not over until it's over.
Chip him.
It is not over until it's over. Oh,
chip him.
Right, is swinging. Nice work from the Soma, and he eliminates Tenors. Yeah, that was really good, like, awareness of space in there at the end, though. Like, he refused that. He was not scared. He knew exactly where he needed to be, and he kind of controlled Tenrai at the end. Tenrai was swinging. He was just like, oh, you really do just keep swinging? I'm going to just stay over here slightly out of your range and just wait for you to hang yourself.
That's what
that was
rope was tied.
Against Krohnen, though, it's just patience is the best tactic because
for sure.
a lot of Krohnen player will hang themselves because they think you're going to press a button when you're not going to.
Well,
Tenrai messed up with few DPs that they wouldn't get not out of nowhere, but he wasn't jumping. Nisuma was not jumping.
Hold on. You're saying he messed up with a few DPs a couple of minutes ago. You said those were great DPs because they hit. No. Listen, I don't care. I'm never calling a Krohnen reversal bad because I'm just like, yeah, great. You're dead if it hits. Oh, unfortunate that it missed. That's it. There's no. It was not a bad DP. It just didn't hit. That's it. But no, you know what? Full credit to Nisuma for the K-Dash pick. I didn't think it'd work out because I'm used to seeing the Yashiro, but he felt confident with it. And again, there's a reason we're over here and he's over there, right? So he picked the K-Dash, he made it work, getting a little bit tense at times, but again, cleaned up shot. And it even looked tense at the last minute, like because if he messed that up, and like you said, Wes, if he didn't stand outside of that range for heat shield, that was going to be it. That was going to be it because it would have moved him forwards, and then he would have got the extension, and that would have been night, and that would have been Nisuma out of the bracket instead of Tenrai. But yes, that is it for that set over there. But Wes, apparently we have a winner to announce for our competition.
I can see it here. Yeah. So congratulations to Guns 0 frames. Well, 0F I should say, but you know what that means. That is a 0 frame.
I mean,
congratulations.
That could mean anything. That could be guns off, spelt funny. That could be.
No. 0 frames, man. It's 0 frames. That's instant guns. But yeah, shouts to you. Congratulations on your prize. You will be taken away from this event. A code for the first season pass, which is Team Southtown and Team Garo. That's 6 characters that you can enjoy, and they're really strong and they're kind of fun to play, to be honest. So
if you play Krohnen, you can pair him up with any of these characters for free, and then you can enter tournaments and ruin everybody's day. Always remember, apparently there's new merchandise on the Tenno website. And word just in, if I don't read this out, I'm going to get sacked, so I'm going to do this properly. Anyway, so ladies and gentlemen, Tenno do have a merch store, which you can visit there at the bottom, tenno.gg/merch. But apparently here is the relevant info for this information. There are 3 KOF design shirts that you can see on your screen right now that will be made available to buy for the first time during EVO this year. We'll be talking about that in a little bit. And it is featuring artwork previously available on the King of Fighters 15 Omega Edition. The shirt's design use super color transfers to capture the full high-res detail of this beautiful artwork and ensure it does not fade in the wash. I like that. I already like that. And it will be available in limited quantities in person at the Tenno booth at EVO for attendees priced at $32. You can pre-order them during the EVO weekend on tenno.gg/merch. Now, this is part of what I have to talk about in a little bit, so I have to show you this first before I talk about the big announcement. But yes, you'll be, if you are going to EVO, these shirts will be there. I'm liking that my one. Definitely liking that.
I like the Kyo. Is that Kyo Terry?
Right, that's
that's Joe and Terry. Yeah, that's not Kyo's wearing a uniform, but I think he's actually wearing sweats there. But why is nobody talking about the purple flames in the moon? Because
I want all 3 of them. I want all 3 of them.
Can we talk about the lack of Ikari representation here, please, lads? Because
I can't. Unfortunately, I can't do that because that's not part of the script that was given to me 2 minutes ago. But anyway, this is how the bracket is panning out. Tenrai is no longer in the tournament, so UK no longer has any representations. Therefore, you're going to get neutral commentary from here on out. Hopefully, you viewers are going to enjoy that. But now we are going to be moving on to the other side of losers quarterfinal. Frionel gone up against AbdouKOF. Now, Frionel didn't have the greatest of starts today, so this is his chance to redeem himself, going up against a Luong specialist, and he already beat a fellow Moroccan 2-0 in the previous round of the losers side. Are we going to see a team change from Frionel, or is he going to stick to it? What do you think, Wes?
I don't think he's gonna change his team. I think he's put in a lot of work in his team and been training for today and for future events with that team, so I'll be very surprised.
Okay.
If he changes it.
Speaking of,
he made a conscious decision.
Go for it, Wes, before I answer my question.
No, I was gonna say he made a conscious decision to stick with K-Dash pretty early on in the series, and it seemed to be for better or worse. Like he was losing early on, and then and as I say that, never mind, got rid of the K-Dash.
Yeah, well,
and K-Dash, and now he's playing Gato, so he made everything I said completely.
Let me tell you guys something. This comes with years of experience on commentary. It's like I know what I'm talking about. You know? Now, Neo Geo, do you know if Frionel's going Brussels this weekend?
No, I'm not sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who saw the anti-air close C just then? That was rude.
I'm glad
I
you
just
saw
wanted to say that. Alright, so anti-cross from anti-air, you know.
Oh, nice
No one
good
said anything.
I mean, it's hard to catch all the action, you know?
No, this is true.
KOF does move pretty darn fast.
Oh, with punishes of the
First,
quick
I'm
fist.
surprised that that Frionel is playing Gato, and I'm also surprised that AbdouKOF is having Luong at his point character.
I'm not surprised the Luong point character. I think that's probably her best position. I'm not the specialist, but that should be a dead character if he spends the ball.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you in this game. Like, in 15, Luong first, I think is really strong. She controls neutral really well. And again, it's kind of hard to deal with her when you don't have bars. Her stance CD is so good. She can just, like, bait you with Geki cancels. Her Geki can be dash cancelled as well. And yeah, like, in the previous, in 14, she was really good second because her level 2 super took life. But in this game, it doesn't hit nearly as hard. So, like, I think, yeah, her first, it's more about chipping away as opposed to, like, the big damage. And, well, yeah, he just got chipped away, unfortunately.
All right. So unfortunate there for AbdouKOF losing the Luong, but he's going to have to do the work with Whip and Shermie. He might have changed his order based on the team Frionel played earlier today or in previous weeks. That's probably what happened. So I wouldn't be surprised if Abdu loses this, he'd change his order, but we'll see. We'll get to that, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Correct.
And here we have the spirit of Krohnen.
Respects the decision to stick with Whip on this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
This
is a really good
win. Again, I respect it because there's a lot of money on the line here.
Yeah, for sure.
Actually, come to think about it, Whip would actually have a pretty decent like matchup against Krohnen in the sense of Krohnen wants to just like anti-air with the heat shield, right? And Whip doesn't ever really have to jump in from that close. Like you can jump in from a full character length away, press a button, you won't get sparked, and she can spark you.
No, actually she would because the her
it's got a hitbox.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can actually hit her whip and she'll take damage. Just, why?
Alright, gonna get the storm.
Oh, that was a bait. That was bait.
Well. Oh, that missed!
Oh, he missed.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Hold on. There is rare footage of you actually missing that. What? You can miss that? I didn't know you could miss that. Wow.
Oh, dude.
It's manually controlled. You have to release.
Well,
he is not happy right now. I can tell you that much. He absolutely is not happy.
So
he had that.
That's proof that people are human. You can drop. Okay, yeah, all right. I had no idea you could miss that. Well,
actually.
Where's James Chen when you need him?
Yeah. see, like Frionel needed that zero frame gun. That's all I'm saying.
Well,
you just if you had it.
Down to their last characters, man. Team Orochi.
You didn't want to see another perfect with no energy.
Oh, nice trade in the air to air to trade again. It's like these two are synchronized in mind and body right now. Gets the cross up and no fall.
They are friends.
Oh, that would have been it if he got a clean hit from a heavy into max mode for either character. Put him at a super beneficial position.
Yeah, Abdu wants a little bit more meat, and now he's got the 3 bars. Now it's really dangerous because he can go into max mode super into level 3. That climax will do a lot of damage. At this point, either one of them could probably kill. Actually, well, Frionel just lost the bar from the guard cancel.
But I respect the guard cancel because he didn't want to get grabbed by anything. I think he doesn't want Shermie to be too close to get the grab. Is that going to be a mix-up? Oh.
He went for anti-air to reset.
What was that? What was that grab? What was that grab? He grabbed hot air.
Yeah. He did grab air.
OTG. I mean, if you're going to grab, do it now.
Oh my god. He dropped it. He dropped it. No! Oh, it's okay. But it's okay.
That was 10.
1-0.
Clutching it out. I actually had my hands on my face.
Very close. Very close.
But yeah, like you mentioned, Neo, like Frionel's going to be kicking himself. It was like basically 2 really crucial drops that lost in that whole game.
Yeah.
He could have taken up Whip and had a big advantage. So I don't think he's going to change his team or anything like that. I think he just knows he has to play a bit better because it was for the most part in his favor until that first drop.
Yeah.
Correct. But I'll be surprised if he doesn't use K-Dash. Even we'll see.
We will see, but again, just going back on the point that Wes made, it's a case, listen, drop combos are such a substantial deal, especially when we're playing in this climate, or this environment.
No changes.
It's a case
Yeah, I called
where,
it.
you know, you lose screen positioning, damage, your opponent gets to play again. Like, there's too much that can weigh on your mind in situations like this, but Frionel sticks with this team.
Yeah, they went straight back in as well. Like, I'm surprised he didn't take a second, take a breather, because he might still be tilted, and that could like affect this. Because before he was doing a lot better, like, you know, controlling the Luong, and right now the Luong is controlling.
No, do you know
him.
what? Since it was close, I don't think there's much to think about. Obviously, you need to prevent it being close again, but if you look at it on the other side, the glass half empty, glass half full sort of thing, like, it was able to be taken down to the wire with this different order, you know, or this different team.
I mean, immediately as you started saying that, you started pulling it back anyway. And yeah, as you say, look, it's still really close.
Good roll away.
Oh, wasted the bar though, unfortunate.
Yeah, I don't know if he wanted that to be blocked.
Oh.
I'm thinking he was just too fast on the motion. That was probably stand CD Geki cancel, because like you would do the C Geki and you cancel it with D.
Okay.
So he was probably just a bit too quick.
Makes sense. That makes total sense here, but he's lost his point character in the process once again. This is history repeating itself.
Oh, that cross-up.
That's
Nobody
dead.
ever seems to be prepared for it.
Oh.
I do like how Frionel's challenging with the stand C though, often as well.
Oh, nice meeting.
Oh, he's definitely doing much better than I mean, it was already close the previous match, but he's doing absolutely much better.
Head to
He's definitely not going down without a fight. Nice cross on the drop. Unfortunately, KOF doesn't get a big punish.
Cross up again. No Quake Fist. Why did he try and reset? He had the hit.
He did have
I'm not sure what happened there. Why he stopped?
I don't know. Maybe in his mind, he probably thought that he blocked it, so he tried to go for a different sequence, but he had the hit. And I'm pretty sure you can do like EX Quake Fist. I'm pretty sure I've seen him do that before.
Yeah, for real.
Damn.
And both players at that point as well, like
did,
they had
he
like
did.
crucial drops.
It's over. Whip out.
This is gaming.
now
This
it's
is
down
this is esports right here.
But please note that Shermie does have couple wars, so this could end up.
I mean, if you
Getting rid of Krohnen real
do
quick.
the wrong lunge,
Oh no, this is true.
Oh.
what? How long did that go on for?
It's the throw.
Oh wow, you jumped. Oh wow, it looked the other way.
He got the.
Oh.
Hold on.
Nah, the spirit of Krohnen transferred from Tenrai
Why are you jumping?
to Frionel as far as I'm concerned.
Why are people jumping? A nice max mode. Oh,
He drops it.
No. Oh, dude.
And the spirit of Krohnen is running wild.
nah, bait it.
Okay, it's over. Or well, not it's over. It's gonna be one each.
Spirit of Krohnen.
Do you know what's crazy?
And
Is how stubborn these players are when you know what the problem is.
It's like, look, you're doing it every time. I'm gonna keep jumping. Eventually, you'll stop.
Do you know what? It's like when you have to talk to a little child about making the same mistake. It's like, how many times are we gonna have this conversation?
So don't touch that. It's hot, hot. you see, you're like they're looking to make sure you're not looking. They're like, let me just.
and then they're surprised when they found that it's hot.
Okay, no character swap here from AbdouKOF, so it looks like he will die on this hill if things go south with this character.
I mean, to be fair, both these players are playing the player as opposed to the characters.
True. Oh, gets the command grab.
nice.
Do you know what? That's been successful in Europe really well. That command grab always hits.
Yeah.
Tell him.
Yeah, Gato gets a lot of respect. So then, you know, once they're respecting you, you gotta show them why they shouldn't be respecting you.
Ooh, the cross up, good blocks, and then he got opened up again.
my
EX Co.
Luong just dancing around Frionel's Gato. I haven't called him Cake yet.
I mean,
Cake.
it's because the name's kind of brass.
Is that F10? No, it's not. I like you. I like you. Woo.
Nice.
Built the bar in time.
I thought for a second this was going AbdouKOF's way that first round.
I just realised like Gato is the only other character apart from Luong with a neck snapping super.
True.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Neck off.
All right, let's see if Whip can get rid of Gato, remove him completely from the game. Because again, when she does the character, that's it. There's no takebacks now.
Yeah. Frionel firmly in the driver's seat though. He had the spacing down as well.
There
like
you go.
right at the perfect spot to make the under whip, and then jumps over another button as well.
Rolled away, but he rolled into his demise, and Gato is not around, but he managed to take off 60% health in the process, but there should be 30% coming back. There you go. Yes. Now, are you going to make the same mistake again?
As in, don't jump.
Well, I mean, I'll take it how you will. There were many mistakes made before, but waiting out. To where?
It does seem like Abdou just has no fear. He's like, nah, I'm gonna keep jumping. I'm just gonna keep jumping, fam. To be fair, Frionel's not anti-ed yet.
No, but then he's not had a reason to because there's been no jumping.
He's not under pressure at all right now. To where? And again, if he wants to do death by 1,000 cuts in this scenario, he'll do so.
I saw him pumping, but he didn't release.
I was going to tell what Abdou's doing there, using Whip's move to change the trajectory and timing of her jump. That's actually quite clever.
Yeah, trying to bamboozle him.
Patience 20 times.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, you resorted to that option. Yeah, you went to that well one too many times, and it became obvious. Man, you jumped.
It was okay the first 6 times or 7, but
Nah, really good patience for Frionel though. He picked his spot. He waited till he was comfortable and just goes for it.
oh, dude,
Opens up toes.
absolutely is on the driver's seat, Frionel right now.
I mean, Shermie can still
okay,
do
the
it, man.
spacing
This
is
is
Oh, this is going to be
I've got
big.
Shermie.
Yeah, this is going to be big. Now, does he keep in the corner or does she throw him out? I can't remember.
Out.
Yeah, throw him out.
Nah, she yeah.
Yeah. No safe jump, though.
And that was a lot of damage, as you said. Not level 2, I don't think, no.
oh, dude, this is Frionel's match. Unless something goes terribly wrong for him. Okay, and Frionel still in the tournament. AbdouKOF is unfortunately out. Great showing from both players, though.
Yeah, that was a very good match for sure.
I know we don't have Tenrai left in this tournament, but I think I'm going to by default roots for Emsal because you know, underdog, the last person in the tournament that's Moroccan.
Don't you remember the last time we did that? Emsal got blown up. I feel like we need to allow him and not give him our bad luck. Like, just let him play. Let him do his thing. We're not claiming him this time. This is Emsal's time. He's ripping his.
I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything. I'm just gonna let things play out. I'm gonna say it.
Okay, if you win Emsal, we're rooting for you. If you lose, boy, we don't even know you.
Wait, wasn't he your boy way back in 14? Now you're gonna disown him like that?
Yeah.
That was disowning.
Okay then. I know what you're about when something doesn't go your way. No. All right, cool. So unfortunate there for AbdouKOF. I actually really enjoyed watching his Luong throughout the times we get to see him in ICFC, but he is no longer in the tournament. Now, Frionel progresses deeper into the bracket. And again, it's been great momentum for him since last week, managing to change his position. But maybe if he's in loser's side in the first place, he would have had a equally as good run as he's having today. But hey, maybe that was just the wake-up call he needed. He might have been tense, might have been a bit nervous because of what's on the line today. Now, if I am not mistaken, I think we are just about on cue to talk about our lovely announcement. Is that correct, stream team? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I got a lot to read in a short space of time, and my job's on the line, so I've got to do this quickly. Anyway, there is an EVO announcement. As you can see, if you follow the Twitter account for SNK Global or Official, they have been telling you that, yes, information has been out. But EVO 2022, they have put together an SNK event guide for the EVO 2022 event, which will be happening in Las Vegas, August 5th to August 7th. Now, there is going to be a booth there that is going to be there for August 5th and 6th with various events. And various events will be held. So if you are attending EVO, please do stop by the booth. And this is actually a very big deal because, again, developers having booths is great because you get to talk to the people there, talk to the developers, talk to other like-minded heads about the game as well. Just have some overall fun with the game. Now, what is the next slide we have here as well? Yes, so because I believe they did release the final numbers for all the games at EVO, and KOF, kudos to the community, you managed to get over 1,000 entrants at EVO, and because of that, it is a main stage title. So if you want to find out when it's going to be streamed at what times, then head on over to the EVO webpage to get more details on the tournament and stream times. But again, massive props to the KOF community because over 1,000 attendees will be at EVO this year. And of course, when you are there, a little treat from the company, the developers. you will be able to have early access to Team Awaken Orochi, the DLC characters for KOF 15, which are planned to be released at some point in August. Samurai Showdown and other retro titles will be there in the play corner as well, but this is probably what's going to entice you to come on down and stick by. So if you were curious, if you don't like their regular versions, you want to deal with their shadow versions, then please head on over to the booth for Team Awakened Orochi. Now, of course, as well, let's not forget, full credit to these guys, the chief producer Yusuyuki Oda and the game director Kaito Soranaka, damn, that was a mouthful, will be holding signing sessions on August 5th and August 6th. That is the Friday and the Saturday. The exact times of the signing sessions will be announced at a later date. Do keep an eye out for that. And of course, there is going to be, wait, was this on the script? I didn't see this. Okay, I'm going to do this off the top of my head. There is going to be an SNK museum where you can rediscover classic SNK gems. And there'll also be, it looks like, those are different limited editions. It looks like there's going to be region-specific collector edition items, fantastic illustrations, as we've seen on some of the shirts we saw earlier, and many more as well. And of course, there's going to be an SNK photo booth area as well in the area for the SNK booth, where you will be able to take a photo and tweet out with the hashtag SNKEVO. That's going to be the hashtag SNKEVO to enter their exclusive raffle. Prizes will be included, and they include limited edition games, special KOF 15 shirts, not to mention every entrant will get a complimentary EVO 2022 gift. Oh, okay, I like that. And post a photo with the hashtag of the SNK booth on Twitter to enter. Winners are chosen every 30 minutes. Make sure you get your selfie game on point. Mine's terrible. I'm not going to be there anyway, but make sure you get your selfie game point and tag these guys in the show. Now, of course, let me just double check. There's going to be as well, I believe this is happening on August 5th. Yes, the assistant producer Joshua Weatherford is going to be joining the chief producer and the director in a panel discussion, so you guys will be able to ask them questions, talk about the game, they'll talk about the history of KOF as well. And again, if you've got any interesting questions, just save them for that panel discussion. This will be happening on the Friday. And of course, they're going to be talking about the development on the latest DLC, Team Awakened Orochi, as well as other SNK titles. There should be a live stream planned for this with the exact times to be announced at a later date. And of course, there is going to be a special live session here at EVO 2022 with the SNK sound team. They'll be showcasing a live session video of selected songs from SNK's most popular series. So that includes King of Fighters, Samurai Showdown, and of course Fatal Fury. And of course another live stream is planned for this, with more details on that to be announced in the near future. And like we did say before, there's going to be on the Tenno website, but these should be at the Tenno booth. And again, mad props to Tenno, man. They've been putting in work throughout the years in the FGC. They're going to have their booth at Evolution 2022. So if you want to get some of those shirts, if you are attending the event, then head on over to the Tenno booth for original SNK goods. And they told you, you can wash these and they will not fade. I like that. Over time. And in celebration, I like this, in celebration for being a main stage title at EVO, the game will be having a discount on various platforms. So if you enjoy watching the game and you don't own the game, then make sure to purchase KOF 15 at a reduced price. This will be happening, I don't know if this is live now, but probably on the week or the weekend of EVO, it will be discounted. So if you haven't got it on Steam, if you haven't got it on console, whatever platform you're playing it on, or you play on and you want to pick up KOF 15, then this will be a perfect opportunity to get so. But make sure to follow SNK's official Twitter account for the latest information on SNK events and schedules overall. That was a mouthful, and I've still got more to do. There's 27 codes. Hold on, shut up, Richard. There is 27 more codes to go in terms of claiming and increasing the prize pool. Come on, let's boost up that number. I know that's a big number already, but let's get to 3,300. Let's get to 3,500. These guys are putting on a clinic. They're putting on a show. They're giving you exactly what Grimloose wants, character variety. And you guys not only can claim the codes, you can make direct contributions as well. Big thanks to Tenno and SNK for putting in the base prize pool, but you guys as a community, you can make it bigger. We're going to have over 1,000 people at EVO playing this game and enjoying it, living it up. I'm sure you guys can make the guys here at ICFC for the finals in EU a better place. So, that was it for the EVO announcement. I know, I need to read, right? Crazy. That was a lot to read. And believe it or not, I believe it or not,
on point.
Listen, I only literally got that like an hour before the stream started. It's like, yeah, you have to read
Not
this.
flexing.
No,
Not you're flexing. I'm bare professional.
one thing you'll notice in this line of work is you'll walk somewhere and you'll see a bracket that comes on screen without your awareness, and then you just have to read it out. But then other times you'll just get told on the day of the job, it's like, yeah, you're gonna have to read this out, and it's like, what? And then they just give you 3 pages, and it's like, okay. It's like, thanks for letting me know. But yes, I believe we're down to our final 4 combatants. Yes, we are. FReZZer, Emsal, Nisuma, and Frionel. Okay. Classics. All of these are regular winning season players. So it's going to be interesting to see who takes the first place. But I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we're going to the winners final now. Is that correct? Sweet. FReZZer versus Emsal. And we're still in first to 2 territory. Is that right? Okay, first to 2.
So, yeah.
So FReZZer versus Emsal. Do you think FReZZer is going to bring out the Leona? Is he going to leave it? What do you think, Wes?
Well, historically, he did bring the Leona against Emsal, didn't he? So might be seeing that again.
I think, was it, if I'm not wrong, the week 8 or week 7, there was a week where FReZZer didn't bring out Leona, but what he did, he won.
He brought out Leona from the start of top 8. Normally, he doesn't bring out Leona until he's in losers bracket. This time he was in winners, he brought out Leona from the start of top 8, and I think he steamrolled the whole bracket. So maybe we'll see a repeat. But like we saw earlier, he had like the specific my pick against Frionel, right? For the counter pick. Okay?
He probably has something planned for Emsal.
For Joe. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Oh, he's sticking with the my. Okay.
All right.
No Leona.
And this is the grand final on any other day.
I mean, it's
winners
final.
So. It's 2 powerhouses.
Yeah. Definitely 2 of the best players of the region.
I mean, I'm as well, but I'm just. What are you laughing for?
Because you said that in such an earnest manner, I couldn't take you seriously.
As far as I'm concerned, I didn't even hear what you said. Like it just went in one ear and out the other.
Your brain caught that as spam. Just
My spam filter is on point.
Oh man.
Oh, nice entry jump low from Emsal though. Not just the space control with his Joe. Today it looks like he's actually going in a bit more. Controlling that mid-range really well. Not really, well, he's trying to not give FReZZer time to set up her own fireball game because like my fireball game is really strong as well. Yeah, moving around a lot. He just seems to be preemptively trying to stop her from controlling the space before he gets a chance to really have a foothold. Because she is more mobile, but also has basically similar tools to him. So like he has to, I guess, maintain the pressure. All stuff like this happens. Well, yeah, FReZZer's just controlling the corner. But Emsal jumps out, gets a nice cross up.
And sit.
That being said, let's see what happens now with the Elisabeth. Because this character, same thing, kind of wants to control that same range that Joe controls really well. Difference is Joe can control it from slightly further out because of the big fireballs, of course.
Well, I mean, it's not as if Elisabeth doesn't have the tools to kind of keep up to some capacity. So,
I mean, yeah, she's got reflex.
Very similar 4D.
Yeah. As far as I'm concerned, her standing dirt is a fireball because that reaches to the heavens. Look at that.
CD?
Oh, that's CD. Yeah.
That could have been dead if that connected.
Yeah, it was unfortunate.
Reactions on Emsal.
Nice wake up throw from FReZZer though. Recognized it wasn't a safe jump. Grabbed him.
Alright. Let's see how this goes. 2 characters apiece. Mai's gone on FReZZer's end, but Mai is still with Emsal. And again, he's got such a strong team and such a good understanding of this team and how they work in this game.
Yeah, Emsal seems to just be all about the space control and the zoning, right? Like, he obviously has got Elisabeth in the back for the explosive damage, but even still, with the way he plays her, he's still just controlling a very specific range. He's just really good at that. Nice guard cancel, pushes Emsal into the corner.
Close D as the anti-air with Shat Strike.
FReZZer lands so many hits with the jump back D with Elisabeth. I'm expecting to see a lot more of that, just controlling the space, jump back D.
Yo, how many 4Ds is he whiffing?
I'm telling you, man, it's fireball.
And again, full credit to Emsal. He knows the spacing. He's very good at understanding the spacing. And a lot of moves in King of Fighters 15.
Oh, doesn't go for the super. Oh, nice reset to throw. That was actually really smart. Empty jump opens up. Oh,
the classic.
Yeah,
What's the
FReZZer not
matchup
having
between
it.
Elisabeth and Krohnen like? I don't see that very often.
Well, I mean, she can jump, but she wouldn't need to. But at the same time, if you stay on the ground for too long, and you
I
don't
was gonna say,
really,
I'm surprised she didn't sit it off.
you don't really use Elisabeth's counter either. So
Yeah. Nice cross off from FReZZer. It doesn't look like we're even going to get to see that matchup at this rate.
oh, nice reset with the 2B.
Oh, good anti-air from Emsal though. Not afraid. But doesn't go for the. Oh, he could have killed.
Emsal, of course, has to chase this down, missing the lion's share of their health feed if
Nice
he actually
grab.
manages to win.
Yeah.
Good blocks.
Needs to kill Betty Mark 2.
Oh, dude.
FReZZer,
man.
Putting on
Yeah.
the show. He basically OCV'd, but just with the middle character.
I mean, I guess it still counts, right? Because if your opponent's team basically has the 3 and you get to OCV them with any position, I suppose, I guess it still counts, because if you don't with a point character, then that's the traditional OCV. If you lose that character but then beat all 3 with the second, still counts, and same rules apply with the anchor. So an OCV is an OCV, I suppose.
It's true.
No, this is true.
First OCV and all that.
All right, let's see how this continues to pan out here. 1-0 to FReZZer at the moment. No Leona.
Absolutely.
But it's been working out with what he's been doing. And again, he's been one of the more consistent players in ICFC. Well, so is Emsal as well. No disrespect to Emsal. But someone is looking to... someone's in a stronger position to put themselves in winner-side grand finals.
Yeah. Considering how strong the start was for Emsal as well, kind of surprising it turned out that way. Speaking of strong start, he's going in again. Fully in the mine in the corner.
Nice roll away. 2 rolls away.
He didn't want any part of that corner. So, nah, that's not my ends. I'm going home.
I like the pressure that Emsal's now employing against Mike. We're talking about the potential perfects here.
Yeah, that was a beautiful anti-attack kick as well. Yeah, he's just outspacing that stance. Not an easy thing to do.
Wow.
Slow perfect. Did not get touched.
I'm telling you,
Bobbing
look,
and the weaving.
if there's
Almost a perfect.
one thing you must...
Oh, was it so perfect?
Listen, it did say perfect. One thing you always must compliment Emsal for is his spacing in this game. It looks difficult to space against a lot of moves, CDs, grounded attacks. Jumps are a little bit different, but his just spacing and understanding of the neutral on the ground is second to none. It's phenomenal.
Yeah. Definitely in this region, he's the best at space control. Like that is his whole. That's been his whole MO this whole time, right? Controlling that mid range, just outside of Joe's fast stand D. When you're in that fast stand D range, you best believe you're getting kicked.
Oh, just
Yeah, FReZZer's afraid. He rolled out of that range real quick.
mate.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
It's the full conversion this time. Big damage.
Nice.
He's a little bit for level 2. That was smart. He
Yeah.
did not want any part of Joe.
Joe's a problem for everybody, you know, even for FReZZer.
Yeah, even if you don't want to admit it, I can totally agree with that. Joe being a problem. And nice trade. Gets the pickup. Despite it being an air reset, good pickup there from FReZZer.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if it would have benefited Emsal to have
Oh,
Joe's
dude,
attack.
look at that. Beautiful cross up into a conversion. And Orochi Elisabeth is in the house.
Yeah, FReZZer's Elisabeth definitely on another
Dude,
level.
absolutely.
Oh, far
That's spacing with the D as well. Like he's outspacing Emsal, which you just don't normally see, right? But Emsal's like we've said this time and time again, week after week. He's basically the king of control in space. His team is very much designed around it, and FReZZer's basically beating him at his own game once Elisabeth's on the screen. It's genuinely impressive.
Well, remember the second week that the second tournament that Emsal won. Like FReZZer was in the grand finals with him, and these guys were going back and forth. But again, it's just how much these guys know each other.
Going for the overheads. Emsal's just bullying him in the corner, just like, you know, chipping away. Runs into the fireball. But he's got a firm lead here.
Oh wow, I've never seen that happen.
All right, gets the reflect. Good block. One clean hit will do it here.
Yeah, Emsal's really taking his time, which I respect. Like, he could have, like, you know, kept going and going a bit ham. Maybe would have slipped up and got hit. He's trying to take his time, pick the right spot. Good. He doesn't go for the...
Oh, wow. Okay.
Do you know, good guard
That was
cancel.
close.
Yeah, avoid the chip there with the guard cancel. It looks like he wants to do this with Elisabeth. Gets the overhead.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie.
Oh my gosh.
It's
He's
over.
gonna go for the super level 1.
He's gonna go for.
No, he doesn't have bars.
No, he
yeah,
didn't
he
have-
doesn't
yeah,
have
Bars. Yeah, he doesn't have bars.
Nice throw from Emsal. Emsal's gonna be kicking himself. Like I made a noise when he got the air to air. Like I don't know if people forgot, but Elisabeth has that anywhere juggle. Anytime you get an air to air, you land, do the royal blue super. That was 3 damage. That would have killed. But again, heat of the moment situation. You looked like he was pumping it there. Didn't go for it though. And his head top opened up for it.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
That was quick, and FReZZer advances to the grand finals. One step closer of taking his ICFC EU edition.
Yeah,
for real.
I don't know. I know mirror matches can be a bit of a bore and eyesore depending how you look at it, but like that mirror match between both players, Elisabeth, was actually pretty entertaining there. Because it was just it was just purely like KOF fundamentals of the basics, and those last couple of seconds, especially with FReZZer's choices with meter management, guard cancels, then get the max mode conversion, so it was really working out. Interesting stuff, and then Krohnen just comes and rules the party again. Didn't even have to be a reversal.
Head top open.
Yeah, that's sometimes what it can boil down to, right? And you just have to be prepared for that. But it was tough for Emsal because he was at a significant disadvantage in the first place. I mean, Neo Geo, do you think he should have like swapped his order before the second game, or?
I mean, honestly, at this point, I see that whenever he loses Joe, it's definitely in a tight spot. Like the choices he has, I think FReZZer has a good strategy against them. So I'm not sure if it's about the order more than the actual characters that he has now, because FReZZer knows these matchups by heart.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like I said though, he's beating him at his own game. Like everybody expects Emsal to play that like strong zoning, very like mid-range heavy controlling playstyle, and FReZZer was just picking him apart at that exact range where Emsal was most comfortable. Just put him on the back foot, made him uncomfortable at his own game, which is like, it's really hard to do, especially against somebody like the caliber of Emsal. Like FReZZer just really did put on a clinic. His Elisabeth just basically showed him, it's like, no, this area doesn't actually belong to you anymore. This is my ends now, but I'm controlling this. It was pretty impressive from FReZZer, to be honest.
Cool. All right, so as you can see in the bracket right now, FReZZer sits pretty in the winner side of grand final, representing the team V/, and Emsal is sitting there in losers final. But now we await his opponent, which will be between Nisuma or Frionel. Now, will Emsal get his run back, or will his journey end at the losers finals? We will see. But again, now more Moroccans have to face off against each other, and these two were both in winners, losing their first games.
Correct.
But before we get onto that next match, there are still 18 codes to claim. We're at $3,020. Why have we only contributed $20? Didn't Asia? Can we beat Asia? I swear Asia got like 3,000 something. 3,000. I'd have to double check, but I know they got more than that. They definitely got more than that. Let's beat the Asian, or at least let's beat NA. I don't know. We've got 18 codes to go. Come on, people. I know there's more than 80 people in the chat. You all got match arenas. Well, I say you all got match arenas, but I know most of you got match arenas. You use it. I see you contributing to other prize pools. Come on, man. Let's get these guys. Let's get these guys beat. Let's feed these guys even more. Let's get them to pay a bill and eat some food, not just pick one or the other. It's tough times out here in this
They are
economy.
dropping.
That's it. And
5
also,
codes have been claimed while you've been talking. That's actually kind of nice.
I like
These people
it.
are
It's
bringing
nice.
themselves in.
I like to see it when that happens. Actually, it's like you see it in real time.
And do you know what?
Yeah, I was watching that like
I
a
like
hawk.
new viewers that see Match Arena immediately, because they jump in the streams like, oh, what stage are we at? They put the exclamation mark bracket to see what's going on. Then they go, oh, there's a Match Arena. Let me see what's up. Oh, no one's playing these codes. I'm going to do it so don't snipe me afterwards. The new viewers are the smart ones. But
Yeah,
right,
super.
we're almost there. We got 9 left. I
Nine
don't know.
left. Come
I
on,
think,
guys.
Should we hold these guys ransom?
Nah, for real. Yeah, no more matches.
Is that what we're doing?
No more matches until you hit that button.
Are we
claim
gonna,
my code, claim yours.
Are we gonna hold these guys ransom until? Oh, look, there you go. Somebody listened. There's 7 left. 6.
That's it. Almost.
Yep.
Come on, 6 people.
Let's go.
I mean, my
We
stream
want to watch
team.
the
There's
matches,
more than 6
please.
My stream team ain't budging. 5 codes.
Yeah.
5
They are
codes
being
left.
militant, guys.
Yeah, but my stream team ain't budging. The players are waiting, and the players are waiting for you viewers at home. Come on, 5 codes to claim. Come on, 5 codes.
5 more.
You don't have to do a direct contribution yet. If someone wants to do a direct contribution, well, shut up. But we got 5 more left. Are you telling me 5 people can't do it? Damn. I don't
There's
want
like
to.
600
people on, man.
in the stream right now. Seriously, you guys should be fighting over the use of
Real
these
talk.
codes.
I don't want to.
While I've been on commentary, I claim my code. Like,
you know
while Jammers was talking, I hit the button. So, like,
cool.
if I can do it, you lot can do it. I'm doing double duty here.
Shouts to Ultra David. I see Ultra David in the chat.
Hey, big up Ultra David.
Do you know what's mad?
Hey.
Fellow commentator.
Do you know what's crazy? I guarantee you, everyone in the chat was ready to jump at that giveaway, but you couldn't be ready to jump at a claim code.
Real
I know.
talk. If everyone who entered the giveaway,
One code left?
oh, what, one code left? Hey, let's go.
Here we go.
There you
Congratulations.
go.
Thank you, guys.
You can watch matches.
Right. now we can watch that.
Now you may partake in the fantastic games that are about to take place.
I mean, it's not as if we've been giving you like fantastic games from start till this point, but it was funny. The moment I said, you lot win a giveaway, but you couldn't. Okay, I see your priorities, but hey. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you are enjoying the action. There are still 3 to 4 more matches to go. Remember, twitch.tv/SNK official. Let everybody know that the EMEA region for KOF 15 is at its conclusion with V/FReZZer in the finals. Now, let me find out if these guys are ready to go, because I hear character select, or I hear order select, I should say.
I want this to be Battle of the K-Dashes. They're both playing K-Dash. One's at the beginning, one's at the end. I want to see that K-Clash.
Well,
Nah.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna
K-Dash
happen.
clash.
is that Oris coming up with bars on the spot?
Well, sometimes that happens,
Has-
you know. Like Spirit of Krohnen, do you really think I had that prepared?
Has C4 gotten to you?
Bro, what? Everyone in this tournament hating.
Terry Bogard, guys, is in the house. Terry Bogard. We haven't seen him in a while. Frionel does play.
Is it frame data changing Terry, or is it the other one?
Nah. It's default. It's default.
Oh, it's default. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's blessed.
Terry on point though.
we don't have EX Terry anymore. He got removed.
It's not often you see Terry being chosen first.
To be fair, Frionel has brought this out a few times.
Yep,
Like,
Whenever he has Terry in his team, it's actually a point character.
Okay,
When he was at, I mean, didn't Frionel win Stunfest and he had Terry first? Like, that was his thing. Like, a lot of people were surprised at the pick, but Terry's still a really solid character, and Frionel kind of shows that. It's like, a lot of people dropped him because he's not the best anchor anymore. Obviously now there's Krohnen, but Terry's still really strong. Got caught slipping there, but like he was firmly controlling the neutral until that point.
I mean, I feel Frionel's got a team for every Moroccan player, to be honest.
No, this is true.
He's got the default team, and then he's got like specific characters for specific players.
Yeah, but this might have been a bad matchup though. Like, Frionel's picking a character that's obviously going to let his son win. You know what I'm saying? Well, adopt his son.
There you go.
Yeah, see, man's lit in the paddle one, swing. He's just like, oh no, it's all right. The Terry's just on the floor catching. He's not actually hurt.
Well,
he's just like a square fan.
I mean, look, here comes the real threat today.
No, this is true. The spirit has awoken.
Slides under, no full conversion because he's too far, and that heat shield caught a button midair.
What his shoelaces?
It must have. It must have been like the stone stuck in his shoe or something, like anything. Oh, the baby!
Spacing from the summer.
This is what I was saying about letting Krohnens hang themselves, because they've got an itchy trigger finger, you see.
Yeah.
Can't help but do that DP motion.
Well, especially with the resources at hand.
Yeah.
He's gonna go for it. Okay, level 1 doesn't go for level 2.
Waits, good blocks. Try to jab his way out of there, but it's not working. Slowly chipping away at his life here. I don't know how Nisuma's gonna get a clean hit. Stop.
Oh, good overhead.
Double
3 damage.
Yeah.
Another one.
Overhead.
The disrespect is real.
Catches Nisuma just holding down back.
Yeah, Frionel's militant here. I think he's actually trying to prove a point. It's coming for FReZZer in that grand final.
Well, no, I respect it. And the thing is, with that mix-up, when he jumps in, does the stomp or the low, it's because the low's much quicker, so you have to like immediately block when you're doing that.
Yeah,
too fixated on it.
Nice command girl from the summer though. Oh, gets punished. This is what I was waiting for, somebody to block the low and just go for the punish. Unfortunately, Frionel didn't get a big one though. And now he gets a he does confirm.
I was saying this earlier that Kyo's records can be interrupted.
Yeah.
Because people can't do it.
Oh, is he going to miss?
Okay, he didn't miss it this time. He didn't miss
the
it.
redemption arc. Yeah. He gets boxed in the face. That was a swing.
Oh, for sure. You got to let him know something.
Your jaw.
Right, you chilling in the corridor.
Look, man, kills on the next side.
Right, let's find out what's going on here.
Oh,
no.
We might have
again.
been kicked from the game again, so we'll let that game finish up. And we'll notify the players that they do have to wait momentarily, because we did have this at the start, and it is happening again. I'm assuming it's just we've just been kicked from spectator mode. That's all it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, as we get
I'm blaming Frionel regardless.
Well, as we get frequent updates of what's happening with the players and getting to wait, like we said, do not forget the hit exclamation mark Matcherino, or you put it on the screen once again. All the codes have been claimed, but there has been a direct contribution from DJ
Hoshin again.
Yeah.
This is the second time he's contributed to ICFC that I can remember.
Nice.
Thanks a lot, dude. Yeah. He's known player commentator from the US. I know him from the Marvel 3 days, but like I'm sure he's been around for a lot longer, and still alive and kicking. Much appreciated that you're contributing and enjoying the show. This is not even his region he's bringing himself in. Maybe he's just trying to set an example for everyone else who's from the region.
Do you know what's jokes?
If you like what you see.
I love how Richard slowly moved the mouse up to contribute. as if
just in case you guys didn't know what that is.
As if he was going to contribute himself. How it's highlighted blue if you can't see the mouse. That's where you can go to the top right side of your screen. Just hit the link. It takes you there. That weird orange bar. You can go contribute. You pick how much. It could be $2. It could be 20. Heck, it could be 2,000 if you're feeling that nice. That's it. If you're feeling that nice. But yes, all the money goes directly to the players, and of course it'll be split split accordingly, I should say there. But yes, we should be awaiting more news regarding what's happened here. But like we said,
I don't know about that pick that Frionel went with. Clearly, it was not. I don't think it's working. Yeah, for Terry against. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, he might change. They're picking their orders and the characters again.
They are. So Nisuma won the first match, I believe.
Okay. Cool. I can't see the game on my screen until like the stream comes up. But yeah, there you go. Team swap. Yep, team swap. So Gato has been put in place of Terry. So Terry has no place in this game anymore. Fantastic.
That was a strange pick.
It was indeed.
Maybe
I wouldn't say strange. Like I said, he won a tournament with Terry on point. It's a while ago now.
But we haven't seen him do that in a while. And
Sure. Goes for the overhead ender this time. Nisuma really good at mixing up KO's records options. You don't actually see it much from most players. Most players will just stop at the first one and just maintain the space. Nisuma's really letting it rip. I kind of respect it though. There is no fear in this man.
Well, of course, but we'll see how it goes. Especially if he's one game up, he can afford to take these risks.
This is true.
Yeah,
See, that's what you're used to seeing with the KO. They just stop right there.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice command grab.
I think he knows when to like overextend and be a bit cheeky, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, and he cases that as well.
Baits the response. Oh, goes for the full damage as well. Nice. That's not easy to do. Like getting the first record and then starting the string again. It's perfect spacing for that. Well, timing, I should say. You have to hit that meaty as possible.
All right, so it's going to be KO versus Krohnen here. If he's not careful, we'll see something similar to what happened when he's going up against Tenrai. He's going to try and interrupt certain strings with heat shield. Might not need to. Stomp.
Nice overhead. Yeah, he was getting a lot of mileage with overhead before.
He was looking for another one, but
he's like, get away from me, please.
Yeah, that's not.
Alright, to gets the trade. Nisuma's on his last legs with the KO right now. Again, not cancelling into anything or any record follow-up.
Oh, wow, yeah. Frionel just not staying on the ground. That jump hit CD is such a good hitbox. And yeah, just like controlling that space. Just forward and back. Just, if you come here, you're going to get hit. Just putting up that wall of pain.
No, we've got the two flame users on screen now. It's going to be interesting.
Frionel knows this matchup because he is a K-Dash player himself. So.
Well, I think I wouldn't say he knows the matchup. It's more like he knows the thought process of a K-Dash player, because I don't know how often he plays Krohnen versus K-Dash. So
this is very true.
Right.
Oh, spoken the overhead though.
Oh,
that's that knowledge.
That should be dead.
This might be dead.
Yeah.
It is dead.
And that K-Dash was a non-factor this time.
Unfortunately, my man got a 10-second feature, 10-second skit on the album. Like what? It's like the empty monologue.
Anchor. This is something that I don't often see. I don't know about this tournament, but I don't often see a Rock on anchor. He's usually.
I really like Rock last as well. Like he's got so many good tools. Like a lot of people play him first because he doesn't need the bar, but with bar he gets a lot of options. He's got the install level 3 as well. Like you don't see it much, but I actually think it's really sick.
Oh, we'll
You don't see that a lot in tournaments.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think he wanted that. Yeah.
I would like to think that was command grab misinput.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, not looking good here from Nisuma. It could be looking at
Absolutely
one
not.
apiece right now. Good blocks.
Frionel doesn't let it rip. He's blocking. Oh, nice challenge.
But no EX to finish it off.
Doesn't have. Yeah,
think he was
he's
close
taking
enough.
his time,
Yeah,
taking
he
his
should.
time, no pressure.
Yeah, he was shook.
Wow.
He was so shook. No
was.
anti-air, nothing.
Picking at his toes. Like he just kept going for the low, and he literally just opened them up by just doing down B, wait a sec, down B slide, and it worked twice. Like but yeah, and takes the game. Unfortunately though, like Nisuma's rock last. I was gonna say I like rock last, but I think you were saying Grim didn't seem like it was the best decision to make.
See, Ultra David in the
Rock first was doing
chat's
really
actually
well.
saying, Ultra David in the chat's actually piped up. Hey, Ultra David, how you doing? Big fan. That they often see Rock on second and third often in North America. Now, over here, like I said, in Europe, we don't often see him third.
Yeah.
He's usually third.
First or second up here, yeah, that's for
Yeah.
sure. Like coined mainly, really, to be honest, by Nisuma and Tenrai. Tenrai often plays him first as well. But yeah, Nisuma putting him last, which is strange because he was playing rock first in the previous game, and it actually, the first game, and it worked out well for him. From what we saw, he won that game as well. So obviously the order change was to to counter pick obviously the character change from Frionel. Didn't work out, so maybe he's gonna go back to his normal guns, or maybe he's gonna change up his characters.
Well, I'm not sure if it was okay. It looks like
No changes except for the order, which makes more sense now for Nisuma 55, going with Rock on point and leaving Yashiro.
I'm not sure if it was because of the position or he was going up against Krohnen, but he just didn't feel comfortable playing Rock at the back.
Yep.
So let's see how much of a difference going back to point Rock makes.
Yeah, it might have even just been the case of the fact that he had so much bars. He was like, which option do I pick? He might have been spoiled for choice and just didn't pick any of them.
Sometimes that can be a detriment to people in fighting games.
Yep.
Right,
He's already come up with a better start already. Controlling the Gato, which is not easy to do. Frionel escaped. Puts himself back in the corner though. I don't agree with that yet.
Oh, the command grab as soon as he guard counted him into the corner. He might be looking for another command grab shortly if he gets close enough.
Yeah, this is the Rock that we're used to seeing.
Exactly.
Okay, taking his time. There's no anti-airs. Throw it down. Nice. Puts him in the corner.
Oh, he was expecting that. He was
Well-timed
expecting that.
Definitely read the throw.
Yep.
His
Oh,
own
nice
command
reset.
throw.
With the
That was confusing. That was confusing for both the player and the commentators.
I mean, listen, man, from that demon flip, he's got 12 options. That's going to get anybody.
I mean,
You'd
to
be
be
like-
fair, Rock and Point actually did better than Rock Anchor.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, this is true.
He felt more. He
got
felt
some
like he
damage
had
on the board.
much more freedom.
Yeah. Yeah, it does look like Frionel might actually run away with though. Like his Gato did like really good against he did really good against him last game, so let's see what happens.
Exactly. Hold that thought.
I was like, let me just not while he's
Yes. I felt that. Oh, this is a beautiful combo. Oh, didn't have enough meter.
Yeah, Gavin. Oh shit. As soon. Do you know what? Yeah, everything I've said about Frionel has been wrong today, so I'm just gonna, let me just left it.
Don't worry, everyone has a day where they make all the bad calls.
No, this is true.
Sometimes you just guess wrong. No, meaty slide. That looked punishable, but could be wrong. That's what.
Rolls out the safe jump. Wow, that could have been option selected, didn't?
I think he just wasn't looking for it at the time there, but again, pushes Krohnen back, and I feel, yeah, he was going to force his way in. He's very good at
jumping
doing
light.
Jump
Again, rinsing him with the overhead. He keeps catching the summer zipping. Wow, just straight boss up with a down C. Full combo conversion.
Producing user as well, I agree with
Goes from meaty to B. Can he chip out Frionel? Or is he going to get hit? No, he didn't need to.
Wow. Okay.
To A, do the trick. Now,
He sailed over that
Zuma
crouching.
getting closer to the win here.
this is it.
But Frionel has 5 bars.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 Yashiro.
And he's getting anti-ed. Oh,
I don't know, man. This is looking a bit peak right now, but he gets a conversion straight into 1 super, and he's going to do the advanced cancel into the level 2.
Yeah, this actually gives you the most damage, to be fair, without going into that.
Oh, going to the grab.
beautiful run up and throw.
Beautiful.
That was nice.
And you know
And
what?
now we have a pretty much even game.
Yeah, listen.
Correct.
If you're spending resources to put the character against for game, do it. Like, absolutely do it.
Both characters pretty much neck and neck on resources and life.
Yeah. Last game, last round, same character, true mirror.
Luigi, this is exactly that.
Nice cross up from the Soma.
Pressure being
Oh,
applied.
keeps the pressure.
Rolls out.
Fantastic roll timing from Frionel though. I'm expecting the same thing from the Soma. Okay, if Frionel was waiting for it, I was expecting it
dude.
too. Oh, gets caught slipping.
Okay.
Good anti-air.
Nice anti-air as usual.
He said get back to the corner.
He does not miss those anti-airs. Oh, this is what he's looking for. He's gonna. Oh, this is gonna hurt, but he is now almost has
that
no
could've
meter.
been
But oh my God!
Guard point.
It's the fate of Krohnen! It's been wild.
Throw. Can he run up and throw again? No, he ain't got a
Yes.
throw.
Okay,
That's what I
this is
prefer.
intense. What is happening right now? Going with the OTG.
Throw again.
Oh my
grab.
gosh!
Another
Don't let it
grab.
happen!
He wants to throw
Frionel
it
is
again.
rinsing his head every time he down backs. He gets overheaded.
No punish.
This is the fucking shot.
Ignorant!
Whoa.
What? What was that? That was
Was that intentional? Or was that just, I'm just going to press a
That was
button and hope for the best? What was that?
That was 100% frame trap.
my
Because the idea is that, like, you wait to see if he pulls the trigger. Then if he hasn't pulled the trigger on the second hit of the record, you want to press a button, right? If you wait that little bit too long, Frionel, sorry, he's like, yeah, I'm pressing something. You're going to try to stop. It was smart play. It's not, the button's not plus, but it's like a mental frame trap. You're waiting to see if he does the follow-up on the second hit, right? He didn't see it, and then, he pulled the trigger too late, got punished for it. That was really smart for Frionel.
You know what?
Wow.
Like, the spirit of Krohnen carried him to the end.
I absolutely love how mind blown you were, because I need to remind you. All right? Don't need you reminding us of your little, little boasting.
I mean, the thing is, right, it's clear that Frionel's been doing some lab work. It's, expected. He had to go lab after losing to me.
Here we go.
Oh man, you were just like this, like you're looking like flipping DJ Khaled suffering from success.
That was pretty stressful, to be fair.
It's like, yo, did he do that? But I'll tell you what did happen as well. Ladies and gentlemen, if you weren't able to catch the ICFC Asian finals, well, we're getting the highlights on screen for you now. So yeah. Listen, they've had tons of solid competition, and like all of their matches from round 1 to the grand finals have been an absolute bloodbath. And these guys were just basically sticking to the tournament meta squad, I should say. 7 characters I mentioned before, talking about Frionel's tier list, as well as some other features here and there. But you saw the Krohnens, the Yashiros, the Coolers, the BJNAs, the Elisabeths, so on and so forth as well. But again, I wasn't able to catch this today, but it's great to see that all the guys that have been consistent throughout the weeks in ICFC. So ZJZ, I believe we just saw Mad KOF on the screen right now. Who else was there? Leshur, ET, all them guys putting in that work. And again, they want to stay solid. I don't know how many of these players are traveling to EVO this year. Same with our guys in the final 8. But whoever does travel to EVO, hopefully you guys put in the performance, because it's a main stage game. Everyone's coming out to show their stuff.
Another Mad KOF. I was gonna say Mad KOF had like a really good losers run from what I saw of the tournament while I was at work. Yeah, his clock was going on
Don't
bad,
worry, your
and
boss
like
isn't watching. Your boss isn't watching.
could be. But yeah, like his clock was putting in work. I think he had like 2 straight 2-0s as well in losers bracket.
Okay. But again, like I said, some people did he start from the losers bracket, or did he go down? Did he get knocked down there from the winner's side?
I believe he started in losers.
Well, like I said, man, like Tenrai, I think some people just play better when they've only got the one chance.
That was ridiculous. The max range crouch beat anti-air punish.
Yeah, listen, these guys aren't ramping. They're not messing around. Honestly, like I said, I want to know if some of these guys are going to Evolution 2022 in just under 3 weeks, because if they're putting on this, or they're putting on a show, putting in this much work for ICFC, right? Imagine what they're going to do on the grand stage, one of the biggest stages for fighting game history. There you go, ZJZ going up against ET in that winners final. So yeah, ZJZ is slowly, because his team was slowly changing. Krohnen wasn't on there at the start of the new patch, but over time, I guess he just started adding, because Janae and Kula were always there. He interchanged from, who did he interchange from? I can't remember. It wasn't Elisabeth.
I feel like he had Yashiro at some point, Elisabeth.
It was, it was Elisabeth, sorry. It was Kula, Janae, and Elisabeth, and then he, at one point, he did pick Chizuru. That was right, yes.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, Chizuru was really strong.
He's just really strong.
The Chizuru mirrors with a bow. Yeah, like you saw that a lot.
For sure. And again, shout outs to all the Korean players that showed up, Japanese players, guys from Taiwan, everyone in the Asian region playing, because it looks like these guys week in, week out, showing consistently. I don't think many of them missed more than 1 week. I think the guys that were in the finals, I think they were probably absent 1 week, and then they came back, still put on the performance and stayed consistent. But yeah, there you go. ET on your screen right now with the Janae, Krohnen, and the Cooler. It's weird that no one in Europe's really using her, It's so weird.
Yeah. I mean, the only person that was really using her was Kirianko, but she didn't make the final A, unfortunately. But she had a really strong Jeanette. She is a really strong character.
I've been playing some Italians recently, and they like a bit of Jeanette over there.
Okay,
yeah,
fair.
this is true. I mean, she's a really strong character, but there is a bit of execution barrier to some of her more damaging routes. So maybe it's just people we already know that the Krohnen.
I mean,
that combo's beautiful.
Wow.
What? ZJZ, wait, what?
That was the anti-air shatter strike max damage. He's had that since the game came out. There was definitely footage of that combo when the game first came out, but again, a lot of people wasn't playing him when the game first came out. It's nice to see in an actual tournament match though. That took.
Do you know how wild that combo was? You even got production saying, "What the hell was that?" Production what was that combo? It was I don't know.
That combo was carpal.
Yo, that was absolutely insane stuff. And again, you can see their spacing, their patience. And
that's where ET reset the bracket. See, I caught the grand finals.
Yeah, so he goes back to his old team.
Yeah, he reset the bracket, and then that was when ZJC just kind of unlocked true form, started going on bad.
Well, I mean, sometimes it takes that, to really push a player to their limits and kind of just go to another level. It just goes to show ZJZ has that other level that most players probably weren't expecting, So kudos to the guys involved at Margin Obama. Who are the other commentators as well? I have a list here. So there was Coolest Red, Eltro, It Burns, Fubar Ringe, Margin Obama, everyone involved from ICFC Asia, really putting in the work. Shouts to you guys, and hope to see you guys soon. But yes, do not forget, there is KOF merchandise on the Tenno website. You can head on over to tenno.gg/merch, or you can scan the QR code that you can see at the bottom right side of the screen. It should take you there immediately on your phones. But yes, there'll be many more designs available online. These are the 3 right now, and these should be at the Tenno booth when Evolution 2022 happens in just under 3 weeks. So, this is what the brackets pan out now. We've got 2 more matches to go.
Potentially 3.
Yes, potentially 3. But right now we're at the penultimate match, or at least in the bracket, in terms of the bracket. It will be Emsal going up against Frionel. Frionel just beating Misuma there 2-1. Now he's gone 2. Well, he's gone 2-0. 2-1, 2-1. Is it going to be another 2-1, or is he able to clutch this out with it, or get this out with a 2-0, get a convincing win? Because sometimes Frionel puts on the most entertaining performances, I won't lie. He goes for tech that not many people would go for, having that audacious manner, constantly experiment with some different characters, whether we agree with it or not. I like how flexible he is and versatile he is in King of Fighters just as a whole. That just shows how much love he has.
It's
for
what
the
he's
game.
known for.
Yeah,
it's definitely what he's known for. Back in the KOF 13 days, he just used to counter pick on the fly. He just changed his whole team. In between matches between 2 different players in the same tournament, he'd be playing 6 different characters in 2 matches. It was one thing that he was really well known for, is just he understood the whole cast and he would just counter pick you to victory. He did not care back in those days. He was just like, oh, what, your team's sweet to this? I guess that's what I'm playing.
So what, do we just call him flexible Frionel or something?
The mental image I just put in my brain.
I don't know, man.
You're not doing the Van Damme splits. What's
Oh god. About them 2 trucks, yeah? Like,
Oh, that's crazy. Sorry. Those who know, know. That's all I can say. Those who know. Oh man! All right, losers final here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for sticking with us. We got a few more matches to go, and we're going to be crowning our EMEA champion here at ICFC for King of Fighters 15. Gato versus Joe, kicking things off.
and immediately Emsal goes in. Surprising. Good anti-air. High speed. Like, I was expecting like a little bit slower pace, but yeah, he's just not having it.
No.
He's like, Gato needs to go. Otherwise this happens, I guess. Frionel puts him back in the corner.
All right, pressure being applied. Yo, that Quake Fist, the pushback on Quake Fist goes mad far.
Oh, it scored Rangi.
All right, pressure being applied again. Try to anti-air or something, but he's going to lose a character. He's going to lose Joe. Oh, no.
Is Emsal affected by the spirit of Krohnen? Like, I'm seeing
Oh, that's unfortunate. Why did that miss?
You
Was it
tell
just a
me.
late button press or?
Yeah, I believe it was just late button press. He probably didn't expect to land the hit and then tried to convert. Unfortunate.
Bet you're now coming in with work to do here. Trying to get rid of this cake. Finish the play.
But Perna second though, not last like we've been used to seeing him. Well, with her today. I guess he wants the Mai to just like control the space at the end. He wants. Maybe he wants to slow it down if it comes to that. But first, he's got to get rid of this Gato.
Exactly. As soon as possible.
Well.
Frionel is going to try to get as much damage as he can.
Too late.
Not a whole lot. Not a whole
Too
lot.
late.
Yeah. Jumping D, really good button. And yeah, Emsal's going to have practically full health. Decent amount of bars. Like almost at 2. Staring the spirit of Krohnen right in the eyes.
Nice roll.
That was a beautiful roll. Unfortunately. Next jump in.
I was going to say which characters are able to do more damage. I'm fingering Bessie here.
He's jumping against Krohnen so much.
I know, right? But
No fear in this man.
Her jump B is all right, but like even
It's a really
then,
good one.
he's got a hitbox and it's
Oh,
quick.
another one.
So, all right, 2 rolls away.
I do like how Frionel's been rinsing people's noggins though. It's like, well, why you crouch blocking? I will stomp you out every time.
Krohnen coming in. He's got 4 bars. He's got max mode as well, but he doesn't probably need it. Oh,
That's anti-air. Challenge.
Emsal's one of the few players that were actually like dealing with that in the past weeks. So. Oh, that's dead.
Oh, that's it. That's it.
Krohnen.
That was a really nice confirm as well.
I got Mai last. See, I can't really get used to Emsal playing Mai. I know Mai's a staple on his team now, but I just can't seem to make that mental connection for me.
I mean, like at least in the times I've watched him,
Look
like
at that.
she's
This
done.
is going to hurt.
She's done really well, like as the middle character. But today he's just put her at the back.
And he is getting rushed down by the Krohnen, unfortunately.
Absolutely.
But I think the thing about him picking Mai is just that she's probably, in terms of like the spacing game, the most similar to Joe. And obviously you see Joe's pretty strong. He's probably just trying to replicate that style. We saw that same kind of thing from Tenrai when he was playing Iori, who has a very similar style to Rock. And he just basically trying to play the same character twice, and unfortunately it hasn't worked out for him.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
Looking bleak.
again, it's similar, kind of like similar to what we've seen with Emsal against FReZZer. Like once he loses, Joe, the pressure that he's doing is a lot less. It's not. It doesn't feel as well. I mean, I'm not saying he's not strong, but it just feels like it becomes a lot easier for the opponent.
No, I totally get what you mean. I do feel I'd rather see his Elisabeth at the back and mine in the middle. Joe, got no problems, no qualms with his Joe being on point. I think it was, as you say, spirit of Krohnen. It was that was a bit unfortunate at the start there. So maybe it might go back to the spirit of Emsal and just do the fireballs.
Nice into air. No changes from Emsal. Keep in mind at the end, which I don't think is optimal at all.
I actually think this is a difficult match for Joe. Krohnen. What's his name?
Gato?
Yato, the guy you PK.
Do you know what he was searching for?
Gato.
Like, he was searching through all 40, like 6 characters to find Gato.
Do you know what? I've got 5 brothers and 2 sisters. My mum will call from the oldest to the youngest before she gets married.
Man. That's wild.
But yeah, I was gonna say, I think the reason why Emsal didn't change his team or his order, right, was this is that reason here. He lost the first game, like the first round with Joe in the previous game, for an H trigger finger, right? I think he saw that he could probably take it if he just slows himself down, controls the space like he's used to doing, and yeah, it's paid off this time. I think this is what he wanted. This is how he wanted the first game to go. That was a beautiful confirm from the stance CD as well.
Right, got Krohnen in the corner. If he gets rid of Krohnen, that makes things a lot easier. It's the back throw. Nice delay.
Oh, he tried to challenge again. I do respect that he's going for that every time. Good punish. That could be big damage. That could be dead.
Is he going to spend the ball? No.
Oh, he doesn't go for it. Okay, he doesn't spend the ball.
I don't think it would have killed.
Okay. Now, it will go on the hill.
Now, this is the Emsal we know.
Yeah, this is true.
Some changes were made. I'm struggling to find out what those changes are, though, to be fair.
It's just,
As I
again,
said,
like Wesley said, he just slowed down. And he's like, okay, no DPs under like panic conditions, right?
I suppose the first game we did go out all guns blazing, didn't we? So.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Like even now, like he's got caught, but like he's already done the job with Joe, right? He's got rid of 2 characters. He's in a comfortable position. Like Frionel's gonna really have to work. Like this is like the Emsal's game. Oh, drops the combo. He goes for the big one as well.
Oh yeah, this is absolutely Emsal's game.
Was that
nice anti air.
Was that a preemptive
That strike was a bait.
Yeah, okay.
No, it was a bait. It was a preemptive. Like he knew. He went straight into DP.
It's part of the Emsal game plan. I like it.
I respect.
We're looking at an OCV here.
Yeah, it's
Quite
looking
possibly.
like it.
Up point from Yashiro there.
Whoa, run up throw, maybe? Is he gonna? No, that's gonna go through because it's got projectile invincibility.
He's spending the meter. Just he doesn't want. He knows
I think Frionel did that just to avoid the OCV.
Well, exactly.
I refuse.
Shout out to Patch Culture, man. He got that in the new patch. Like he's got projectile invincibility, but it was all for naught.
I don't care if I lose the next round, but as long as I don't get OCV'd, okay?
Nah, this is not getting one character. But yeah, the Joe has now awoken. Who needs a spirit of Krohnen? You've got the soul of Joe.
Then this is
quite a reversal of the situation.
This is mental damage on Frionel's part now because he's had to do the utmost just to avoid an OCV. So can he carry that into the next game? Is it going to affect him? That's what I want.
I'm expecting a counter pick as well. I think Krohnen is not Krohnen. K-Dash is making a comeback.
Nah, definitely not. Nah, definitely not.
Well, he kept characters. Okay, no change.
Definitely.
To be fair, every prediction I've made about Frionel has been wrong. So
Same here.
I should have expected.
Same here.
Yeah, I should have expected.
It's okay. It happens sometimes, you know.
Yeah. Like this guy's just defiant.
Always.
Yeah, let's see what happens now. Because, like, okay, so Emsal successfully kind of slowed the game down last game and really controlled the pace, right?
And I think that's what Frionel is doing. He's absolutely slowed down compared to the second match.
I think, yeah, Frionel's trying to do the same now. He's picking his spots a bit more good, anti-air, and yeah, challenging intelligently instead of, like, well, with his feelings.
Ooh, gonna get
that was a really good jump.
Beautiful. Beautiful from Frionel. Beautiful damage, too.
I say to her.
He knows that if he wants to win, he needs to get rid of Joe in his first round. To be more comfortable for the rest of the match.
Yeah, he's waiting. He's waiting. That should be dead.
Oh, and he got clipped going in.
He didn't spend the ball though, but anti was it. Oh no.
Okay.
I'm surprised Emsal didn't just wait and hold the advantage though. Like Frionel didn't have balls to really do anything finals from there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Not looking good enough for Emsal.
Yeah.
Emsal losing Joe is absolutely a big advantage for Frionel.
The thing is with that is when you are at the life deficit, you're forced to go in. So therefore, you're going to be making these impatient decisions, and that's what happened there. That's probably why Emsal's Joe has disappeared now. Nice anti-air.
Blocks the cross up. Quite handy.
Looks to stand there. Goes for the overhead. Nice throw. Good challenge. You do really have to, in this game, especially, you have to challenge when people jump in high.
Do you know what I'll say, right? Frionel's been really, really good at blocking the cross-ups, but Emsal has pretty much eaten all of them.
Yeah.
He's got a couple of throws
he
after them,
the cross-up and punished on hit.
Yeah,
so,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
it's not entirely bad.
It still could go either way right now. I mean, it's not.
Blocking away, nice air to it. That was immediate recovery there from Krohnen. Is he going to go for the stomps? No, goes delayed low.
Emsal rolls out the corner and gets away.
Do you know, I love the sound effect. I love the sound effect when Elisabeth's fireball hit you in the face. It's like a snap from a distance.
Oh, gonna
No,
get
that was a mistake.
the...
That was
Gonna get, yeah.
a mistake.
Gonna get the quick max conversion from Fardy.
I would like to think that Emsal did the wrong combo. Because he could have spent a lot more.
I don't know, Emsal being a bit of a madman right now because he's jumping at this character.
Channeling Tenrai currently.
And he jumped at the character again.
Looking good for Frionel. Getting closer.
Looks like Frionel's channeling Tenrai there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, man, it works. It gets the job done. Not many people look to bait it, man. And even when you bait it, you still feel at a disadvantage.
See, my question is, can I call it Spirit of Krohnen when it is Krohnen?
Well, I guess
Those are the important questions.
That's like typing Google into Google, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, that would be top search. And he tried.
Mistake. Big mistake.
Wow.
I told you, every Krohnen player does it. They all hang themselves.
My man said you are going to press. He's like, no, I'm not.
I respect the patience from Emsal, to be honest. That is such a scary situation to be in. And just know it's like, nah, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it, I believe.
Gets the conversion, right. But the thing is, he's done a lot of resets. All Frionel needs is one fat hit. Gets a lot
Nice
of
run under.
Nice walk under.
Gonna get Riembu.
Brings him to the corner. He's got a bar. Next touch can kill, but Frionel has got a lot of bars. Oh, he doesn't go into max mode. Straight into the EX. He's probably going to spend 2.
Nah, he'll probably go max mode if he gets the next hit from here.
Oh, spend 3. Oh, no. Okay.
No throw yet. String.
Dude. Oh, God.
Punish.
Oh, that could have been dead though.
Yeah, Emsal fails the punish.
That's it. That's it. I think that's it. Yeah,
Has
that's
to be
done.
it.
This is Frionel's game now.
Wow.
He tried to go for the easy.
Wow.
He was.
Hey.
What was that?
Something simple failed him.
What is this?
Hey, this is Yo, my
Oh,
God.
oh my god.
Dude.
Frionel said, slow down, fam. Slow down.
Oh my God. I need water.
Yeah, you can go get it.
Dropped.
Whatever happens now, I at least know that I'm better than Emsal.
Wow.
Oh my god, here we go.
But isn't that your win? Isn't that like your guy?
Every single one of these players comes for you.
Oh, man. Can you imagine the Grimless Gauntlet of all the ICFC finalists? Is like, that'd be a good watch. I'd be laughing from start to finish.
Just every single one of them against Grim.
But nah, do you know what? That was crazy. Unlucky to Emsal there. A couple of combo drops, even from Frionel. If Frionel's watching this, you are showing me how many combos can actually be dropped that I didn't think would drop. Legit. I didn't think you could drop some of these supers because I'm so used to seeing them consistently connect. But again, it's just the stage of the tournament. It's losers final. What's on the line? And again, he had a very good stun fest. He's going back to the grand final, so it's like, yo, could my man do it? Especially when he has these moments. It's like, I kind of feel he's kind of teasing us a little bit, tantalizing us a little bit, just kind of put on a show. And he's like, nah, got ya. It's like, you thought I was going to land the combo? But anyway, we had another contribution to the pot. Shout outs to Dr. Sauce. I mean, DR Sauce. Shout outs to the $5 contribution. Enjoying the games. I know what you did there. Brilliant stuff. But again, shout outs to DJ Hosen as well as Tenno and SNK for contributing to the prize. Well, again, there's still time to donate or do direct contribution because there's no more claim codes. But I believe, Wesley, we have another giveaway today.
All right, yeah, so we're at it again, second time round. Well, you guys have already done this once before, but it's going to be a different character. Same thing as before, you're going to guess who the character is. Get ready, no exclamation mark. Just put the character's name in and you'll be entered into the prize draw to win another code for the first 6 characters in the game. And yeah, this time we're going to do this right. So we're going to count down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who's that character? I know who this is.
I legit don't know.
That's a tough
I
one.
actually do know.
I legit don't know.
Nah,
Krohnen,
he's
Mortal
looking.
Kombat.
He's looking on the lovely ladies. That's the only clue I'm giving.
Wait. That's a dude.
He's looking on the lovely
It's
ladies.
clear
Is that
that it's not a dude. That's like Leona's alternative costume, isn't
Fair,
it?
fair.
I mean, it could be Auntie D.
Yeah, it could be. Could be. I can see the hips.
Yeah, on the witch church.
Sorry. Sorry. I'm a child. Don't worry. I'm a child. I said, I can see the hips. But yes, I just put in the name in the chat and someone will get picked at random. But I don't think that's a dude.
No, man.
That is someone in King of Fighters. That's all I can tell you. It's someone in King of Fighters.
No, it's Bow.
No, man.
You reckon?
It's man who likes to wear trainers and tracksuits.
And
he likes to spin them tigers.
Hold on. I like to. Oh,
Oh, there you go.
That one coming. Completely sleep by surprise.
wait. Isn't this guy like not held in high regard? Isn't he like kind of?
Is this guy even in KOF 15?
Isn't he kind of?
He's definitely here. Look, man, he's repping the next region, like the North American region. There's a lot of Mexican players. Viva Mexico, here we go.
Isn't this dude kind of booty butt cheeks in this game or something?
I mean, apparently.
I don't know. I don't know.
He needs help.
I almost never see this character. All I know about him is that shouts to Hurricane. Hurricane used to play with 14. I remember Hurricane used to play with 14. And I was like, okay. I haven't seen Hurricane play him in this game, so.
The best thing about Ramon is that his level 2 super, right, the one who runs off the wall, he literally, like, no matter what, because it freezes time as you start the super, if you do like stand C and you're right on the right side of the screen, he will run to the left side wall in one frame. He's just he is gone, fam. You do the super, he's off and then he's back off in the wall. What I want to know is, all they need to do to buff him is give him that movement speed and normal play, because you can only do it when he does level 2 super. One frame, he's off the wall, bro. Like, he needs that.
Would you want that?
Then you know he might be able to challenge. He'll still get set on fire by Krohnen, it's whatever. But like,
it makes no difference. Can you imagine just walking around talking to other players about matchups and team like orders in King of Fighters 15? You're just like, well, I don't care. I'm Krohnen. Beat anyone.
Yeah. Interview the characters. What do you think about your next opponent? He's gonna get set on fire. But like, what if he's going to get set on fire? But like, how about no? I'm going to spend extra bars and then shoot him after I set him on fire. That's the whole conversation.
Oh man, but ladies and gentlemen, this is how the bracket has panned out today. Thank you for sticking by with us throughout the entirety of this event. But now we are down to our final match, which in actual fact, it was the grand final last week. It was the it was a grand final last week to kind of determine the spots or finalize spots.
Last week, Frionel did a great show and he was able to beat FReZZer. But today, when we saw the previous match, FReZZer against Frionel, it was really one-sided at that point. So we're gonna see if Frionel is gonna have any counter picks. Did he learn from that match earlier today? So we'll see.
Well, I mean, he had plenty of time to think about it because he was basically the first person to like lose today. I hate to break it to you, but he was the first person to lose. But he's bounced back, come back with that vengeance, and again he has to reset the bracket and then take the tournament, and that's exactly what he did last week. So again, we're in for that elongated set here, so get comfortable, and in that time you could still donate to the match arena if you see some amazing play. I mean, it's still there. I'm tempting you. There it is. I've seen somebody else has done a direct contribution. This guy's gangster. No, what's his name? Omar Amrani. I probably butchered your second name, but do you know why? You're a gangster. I'll tell you why you're a gangster. Because you donated 29 cents, 4 more cents than the claim code, so you probably missed your chance to claim the code. And then you thought, you know what? I'm going to give him $1. Because I messed up my claim code entry, I'm going to give him $1. So in total, Omar Amrani has donated $1.29. And I respect that because he wanted his name to show up in the flashing lights twice. That's what he wanted. That's what he wanted, and I like it. Fair play to you, good sir. But yes, the prize pool is looking like $3,056.29. No taxes, going all the way to the players. They're all getting fed well tonight. But you can still donate some more and enjoy the action here in the European region for King of Fighters. So we should be getting the players sorted and putting them into a lobby now. But I mean, go on. Please.
I was going to say, can we talk about predictions here? I know where my money is.
I can tell you a Moroccan player will win.
Well, thank you.
You seem very happy about that, yes.
Thank you for your... Yeah. Right. Do you know what it is? Here's you don't want predictions on who wins. Here's my prediction of your outcome, right? If Frionel loses, fantastic, we can all go home. If Frionel wins, you'll be like,
I'm going to stay in Europe.
What? That's what you want.
I'm so upset.
That's exactly what It's not even that he wants Frionel to win. He wants Frionel to win so he can say, he can message Frionel later and says, you know, I beat you, right?
I got receipts though. That's the thing. I got receipts.
Man's actually, he saved it. He's got eliminated. He's got a picture. Where is it? Come on. Which wall is it hanging on? Which wall?
Which wall is it hanging on, guys?
That's right. Clearly, he's got that hanging. He's like, every day he wakes up in the morning, he looks at it, he's like, and then he starts to say,
do you know what? Whenever it's a low hanging fruit, right? It's every time you see Frionel screen and Grimless is here, it's like it's gonna happen. So it's like you might as well just spur it on, get it over and done with. But yeah, I hear the lobby right now. We're getting the boys sorted out. But like we said, you can tweet out the stream. Do not forget twitch.tv/SNK official. Let everybody know the finals for the European region for season 1 of ICFC King of Fighters happening.
Exactly.
Don't
That's what 8 weeks of battles and fights and amazing showcase from one of these players. This is what it led to, the grand finals.
And do not forget, after this, it's going to be North America, the finals there for them. So if you want to see more KOF action in the ICFC franchise in general, make sure to stick around later tonight. 2 Gatos, 2 Krohnens. Elisabeth versus Yashiro. Okay. These guys ain't ramping. Rare footage of the Gato mirror.
Say it again, in the spirits of SNK versus Capcom 2. This is going to be a match to remember.
Fight!
Don't worry, they're just building me.
I thought that was actually how the Gato match
Don't
went.
worry, they're just building me.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. Gonna get the conversion into the Quake Fist. Keeping trapped in the corner there, Frionel. And pressure being applied. Okay, I've never seen that option before, but I know he has 12. So that's fine.
Yeah, yep.
Oh, I thought he was gonna go for a throw. That looked like a throw to me, but it came out as a button.
You know what, yeah, I feel like I like this mind game though from FReZZer. Like he's picked the color that like Frionel's been picking.
That's what I hate it when people do that, seriously.
Frionel's has been just like stuck with the default. He's like, nah fam, this is mine.
Nah, legit, this is why when I play fighting games, I don't have a main color anymore. I just keep swapping. So you can't get me with that color stuff. I'll just pick another one.
Frionel back with revenge.
It throws you off though, it's true, because you're expecting to see your own character in that color, but you're looking at somebody else doing your moves. And you're like, you know, top marks for the mental game there.
All right, so yeah, the goal is for Frionel to reset the bracket, and he's got the team to do so, but I just feel he can't be as liberal with certain tools, but he gets a combo regardless. Had to spend the bar, exhaust all those options to get rid of the Gato. Now, it should be, Elisabeth going up against Krohnen. He was doing this before against Emsal, so it's in familiar territory.
I mean, with that victory, Frionel left himself meterless, but it's actually not that much of a problem because Krohnen is Krohnen.
This is true. Good reset. Frionel press him with the plus frames. He's just holding his ground though. He's so good at holding and weaving outside of range and getting bun up apparently. But like, yeah, he's really good at like just jumping back slightly out of range, jumping back in and punishing a whiff. It's really nice to see. Oh, good. Good for crouching. See.
Oh, he throws the shots right
in his head.
Because they're not throw invincible, so you can't throw them. There's low.
Krohnen's out.
One thing I want to point out is that FReZZer finally blocked the overhead. Like Frionel has been rinsing people with that standing D with Krohnen, and then FReZZer's like, nah, I've seen this enough now. I will block it.
Listen, man, it's a choice you have to make, and you're not often gonna make the choice of blocking the overhead. So you do make it count.
Yeah.
Nice trade. Guard point again. That should be a dead character. Not quite. Good block on the overhead.
I was expecting that. Beautiful anti-air.
Well, my man hit the tip of her jacket.
No, that down C does reach that.
Look at those stocks, man. Like 4 supers for Krohnen. That's
I thought you said look at those socks.
That's what I thought you said.
Which character's socks? Which one?
power, not socks. Although they're cool socks, you can't see them.
Running up, gets the OTG, and he's gonna spend the level 3.
It's a good hit. Nice. Yeah.
That didn't do a lot, but.
Well, when you OTG with anything in this game, it does have significant scaling, so that would be
nerfs it quite hard. Even overhead gets additional scaling.
Oh, God, boy! He's gonna make this count. Put him in the corner and leave him there. The delay from both players, yo! I see you there. It ultimately ended up in a trade, but the fact that they both went for something delayed shows you how much respect they have for one another. It's like, yo, I don't trust you in this scenario. It's like, well, you might be trying to bait, so let me do a delay button instead of commit to maybe like a roll or something. So mind games upon mind games upon mind games. But that first game goes to FReZZer there.
Are they going for a rematch? Is there going to be some changes?
Nah, I think there's going to be a character swap.
Can I just say,
You think so?
Frionel, can I just say, I'm rooting for you. I have a lot riding on this match.
No, you don't.
Cheers.
No, you don't.
No changes, guys. No changes.
Oh, okay.
This could be it. This could be the last match of this season of the ICFC EU tournament. Europe region.
Yeah, I've been boozing myself. Let's see if FReZZer takes us here. It's all over.
I know.
Dominant fashion.
Nice reversal. Oh, nice. See, I'm telling you, his pokes, his far buttons cancelling into Quake Fist, they just feel satisfying.
Yeah.
Not dead yet. One throw will do it, though. If he can get in that range. Doesn't even need to. Oh, the Quake Fist missed. Backs off. He tried to go for a chip, but Frionel risked it.
Dude,
Yeah.
You cannot tell me that wasn't the spirit of Krohnen.
Nah, but he risked it because he knew he was going to get chipped, so...
Now, this is true.
Damn, this guy goes for some mad brazen plays, boy. But look, it wouldn't have taken him this far if he didn't. I think he just knows what to do. Nice punish.
Let's see if Frionel can turn it around though. Like, well, bad situation though. The Gato does have a lot of health.
Well, he's going to get a good
Nice
conversion
punish.
here. Is he going to spend everything? He will.
he did. He
It's
did.
like Rick for the first game has to use that bar to get rid of that character. But he just into it again.
Yeah, just to equalize things.
Yeah.
And that's a
Respect.
tall order. So
Yeah.
To be honest, like the real star of FReZZer's team tonight has been the Elisabeth though. Like it just seems like a lot of people are having a hard time getting past this wall.
Yes.
So this is the real test here. If Frionel can get past her, he might actually be able to take this still. He's got a tall wall to climb.
it's how it's just been holding together the gameplay as well as the team aspects overall. And again, it just shows you how solid she is. She might not be one of the strongest characters in the game, but she's still a high tier character.
Definitely, she is a brick wall of defense. And yeah, she has one of the best tools in the game, even though we haven't really seen her much this week anyway.
Yeah.
The anywhere juggle.
Yeah.
Nice cross up. Oh, doesn't get anything from it though.
Big damage.
Nice challenge for Frionel.
Yeah, it was the life.
So he was looking for from earlier,
Goes away.
but he's out now. Doesn't have any more supers.
Okay, goes for the string into the fireball. And then again, just waiting for that opportune moment.
This is absolutely feels like an uphill battle right now.
Oh, that
for
could
Frionel.
have been
Oh, dude.
it.
You think, you know what? There's only 20 seconds left on the clock. Frionel didn't really need to run in. He could have sat back and let Elisabeth come to him.
Dead anyway. Dead anyway.
This was super.
He used it.
Nice
He
touch.
used it. Yeah.
Yeah. This is really smart. Because regardless of the situation, it's still an advantage, right? Like it's slight, but it's an advantage. But one thing I was going to say earlier is that I really like the way Frionel's spacing his jumps. He stands right in the range where like you're afraid of him doing something,
okay,
walks back and then jumps in.
Yeah.
And like he kept catching FReZZer with that.
Is he looking for chip, I wonder? I don't know if you'll get an opportunity
nice.
because...
Nice reset. Oh, it wasn't his own spirit.
Dude. Yeah.
What, my man you didn't think he was going to do it?
Bro.
Well, you didn't think
His name
my
is
man
FReZZer,
was
but he set man ablaze.
Well,
This could be
Buzz.
event point, not just tournament point.
We'll see.
Yeah.
All it takes is one, like, you know, bionic arm from Yashiro. Is he going to spend it? No cancel, though. He's going to save for the next hit. Oh, dude. No. Do you know what? In his mind, he already said, if you do anything that moves forward, I'm DPing. That's what happened.
Yeah. 100%.
He said, if you do anything, I'm doing a DP.
That exchange was hilarious. They literally just whiffed DPs in front of each
This is too close right now to call. But again, FReZZer has 3 supers. So
Dead. He's dead.
beautiful. This is it. Whoa.
Yeah, he's dead.
Frionel hangs in there, keeps himself alive.
Do you know what? My man has got luck on his side. And I promise you, because again, when he whiffed that reversal for the guard point, and it was if FReZZer didn't do the reversal just on, like, you know, just step on his head, blaze heat shield, woo, like, you know, just out there, that would have been it. That would have been curtains. But we've all been in that position. You're like, right, I'm going to bait you, but whatever you do, I'm just going to do this move. And whatever you do.
Yeah. I have already decided.
Oh, man. So, what a piece. It looks like they went immediately back into it here. It could be the final game. It could be bracket reset point. No matter how you look at it, it's been enjoyable to watch regardless.
He was expecting that command grab there.
I like how like Frionel jumped the command grab. He all of his command grabs have been successful. He knew what to look for. He jumped up the first time he saw it. I really do like that the low dive kick there from Gato. Like hitting them in toes, maintaining the plus frames, keeping the pressure. Oh, hates the DP. Big punish.
This is going to hurt.
Nice. Goes to the dive kick again. It looked like he didn't have enough hit stun to get like a combo from like lights at least. So.
Yeah, that was pretty high up. Like you want to hit as low as possible, like most like traditional dive kicks.
You're not running a train on FReZZer in the corner here.
This is gonna be
nice
big.
punish. Big damage. He goes for the more damaging super.
Beautiful damage. He's gonna go for the cross up.
He actually got the cross up.
Oh wow! He took the first round. A great comeback.
First time this set he's done that, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
Let's see if he can hang on to this Gato. I mean, hey, listen, with some of the stuff he's done today, I wouldn't be surprised. And he's in grand finals.
Oh, dude.
All right, getting the air to air again. Runs under, going to get a full conversion from the Quake Fist. Put Elisabeth in the corner.
Frionel's in his head, man. FReZZer's normally really good at just the spacing and the anti-airs, right? And Frionel just jumped in freely. He's not really getting much from his taps that he is landing as well. Like, FReZZer's landing hits, but just nothing great. Good anti-air, finally. That's what you expect from FReZZer. Like, that, he's been so consistent with that all night.
Okay, looking good here for FReZZer. And he actually recovered a fair bit of health as well, but it might be all irrelevant going up against the best character in the game. Heat shield.
Oh,
Heat shield again.
That was shades of Tenrai.
Beautiful damage.
That's it. Look, all that health you recovered from the last game was all for nothing.
It's gone. And then some.
And another stomp.
Frionel rinsing the noggins. He keeps catching people crouching. Stop.
In so much control of the match this time around.
Yeah, man. Look, I've said this before. You're not allowed to jump at Krohnen, but he can jump at you. So just anti-air, bro. It's easy.
Yeah, no. This is wow. Setting man ablaze.
Well, it's Krohnen versus Krohnen. If he get the bait!
Oh,
the bait!
beautiful bait.
Alright, bait him again. You know what? Bait him again. Bait him again. He's gonna do it again. I feel it in my bones.
Nice.
I feel it in my bones.
Oh, you was right.
Is he gonna do it again? Right, he rolled away. I don't know if you guys are mad or smart. Watch away, like again, the less health. Oh no, he couldn't do another one because he's too far. Yeah, he's too far.
There you go, another bait.
Is that my man put all the cards on the table? I was about to say something else, but I don't want to get sacked. My man put all the cards on the table and did that.
He bet it all.
Yo, you're moving a bit mad.
Again, tournament point.
Do you know what? He's gonna block everything until he feels he can do that one combo into the super.
Yep.
Pressure straight. Yeah, he's blocking everything. He's not going to overextend until he gets that chance to get one combo. Trade.
Oh, wild trades with the overhead.
Yeah, guard cancel.
There's one thing I want.
Doesn't want to deal with it.
Oh, God. One thing I want to point out as well is like, okay, so the one big.
He said it. He said it. I told you. All you got to do is wait against the Krohnen player. They will always hang on.
Oh, yeah, next game. Next game.
Reset.
Always.
Oh.
Reset. Bracket reset.
Noose, man, I'm telling you.
Dude, this is tense. This is too tense.
So like I immediately started praising FReZZer and then he lost. So I'm gonna just do that thing again where I just
Listen, if there's one thing that reversal lacks, is range. That is it. Like Grimless has been saying, when you understand and know that the Krohnen player is gonna hang themselves, just let it whiff. Then you can look at them and say, why'd you do that?
Exactly. He's got like 6 years in order to punish a whiff DP.
Yeah, you know what? The game has gotten better at that because I know it happened with K-Dash, I know it happened with Kula. I think there's one or two other characters as well where like they basically reversal to the other end of the screen and you couldn't do anything about it. So props to the SNK development team for being like more acknowledgeable towards that. So it's just like, all right, cool. I'm going to give you a powerful reversal, but it should take 20 years for a recover. So
Yeah.
That's one thing though. Like, I would say that FReZZer was doing a really good job of just baiting the reversal just outside of its range, and then using the down C to punish. Like, I feel like he took the lesson from the game when they both whiffed in front of each other. Instead of like being itchy with his trigger finger, instead he was just going down C full conversion. Like he was taking his time with it, and it was working out. Fortunately, he got caught slipping at the end, but like it was a really smart play. Like good adjustment from like the previous like blunder that happened.
for sure.
Oh, but you switched up his team.
Alright, counter pick from FReZZer, going with Mike.
Genuinely surprised he took Elisabeth off his team.
I don't know. I would have been surprised. I wouldn't have been surprised if he tried to go for Leona, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure about
I mean, this Mai's been doing him
him.
good this week.
Yeah, can't disagree with that.
Seems to be working so far.
Do you know what? To be fair, previously we see FReZZer using Leona when he wanted to win. But we've not seen her at all today.
Yeah. I mean, maybe now that's my job when he wants to win. He plays Mike. That was a brilliant whip punish from Frionel, right outside the stand CD range. Good roll, gets caught slipping though, and then FReZZer maintains the pressure. Shades of Emsal holding the corner, keeping that perfect distance so you can't be punished. You're gonna see it backing up, approaching his own terms. Unfortunately, he gets jumped in on. Frionel can actually take it in. Okay. Gets the game. Nice block and guard cancel.
Yeah, he had to. Goes away. Oh, the trade. Who won that? Oh, FReZZer just about got that.
He believed. I that was beautiful. Like he could have lost that situation there. He believed. He's like, he's thrown the fireball, jump my button.
Hey
He
man,
believed in himself.
sometimes you got to make these choices on your last legs. Even if it doesn't, like, it can only go one of two ways. You win or you lose. Take your pick.
So what he wants to do here now is waste some time.
your face.
Clean.
Shot.
That was clean.
I agree with that.
It's genuinely funny though how often people forget that Krohnen has that super. It's such a good anti-fireball tool.
Because it's mainly used as a combo extender. And it does way too much damage in combos. Doing it raw,
I mean,
it's almost
This
pointless.
is true. I mean, in this region, we've seen it a lot, like just beating fireballs. To be fair, like in the past few weeks, anyway.
All right, gonna get the knockdown. No safe jump though. A good trade again, and then just backing away from the option for the demon flip with the palm, and then trying to fake him out.
Spends the bar, keeps it safe.
Has to, man. Again, because the reset bracket. And this, I'm pretty sure this happened last week as well, didn't it? Frionel reset the bracket against. Reset the bracket against FReZZer.
I think he did.
Yeah.
What?
Fast standing D. Yeah, let's go.
Why is that so powerful, that kick?
I didn't even know he had that button.
ABC and
I didn't even know he had that button, to be honest.
do not sleep on the duck.
Nice shoulder tackle.
I mean, maybe FReZZer just kind of reverted back to his little bit of autopilot, right? Normally he's got Elisabeth second, and that's a really strong button. So maybe he was just like, yeah, I'm gonna just press it. Second position character. Gets caught slipping,
Cancel, gonna do a lot of damage here. Is he close enough to get an OTG? Not quite.
no.
Oh,
Good pressure.
dirty. Oh, wow.
Got it.
Oh. But he chased him down. I like that. Maintains the
Yeah.
pressure. Wasn't flustered by his own mistake and just carried on moving forward.
Well, does he have it in him? 3 bars. I know you're
3
dead
bars.
if you get hit.
I don't know. Krohnen. That's a tough one.
I mean,
I'm
Krohnen
expecting
does
fire
Krohnen.
from Ice. I'm just expecting fire from Ice, to be honest.
it is Yashiro, but blocking away
Yeah,
right now.
Yashiro's down too far in resources. I don't think if you're not in a great position.
Oh, dude. Oh,
Beautiful.
As I was saying.
my man. Why can you do that? Why?
It is like the cornerstone of high level KOF, confirming off the counter hit jump CDs. Like you love to see it when it happens. It's still kind of rare. At the highest level, you see it quite often. We have seen it like quite a few times with FReZZer, and I believe Emsal was pretty good at it as well. Like this series, but yeah, it's such a strong tool. In the corner, it's easier to do.
Oh,
But yeah,
much
like you
easier.
get such big damage. Yeah.
That's very similar to the one that ET did earlier in the Asian.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was basically the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
yeah.
a different combo style.
No changes
Anti-Yashiro.
from Frionel. So still believes in his team and same order.
Oh yeah, I personally, unless I really was shaken up, I wouldn't change it either. This is the team that reset the grand finals, and
Correct.
I had a good showing against the same person last week. I don't really need to see a drastic change in team,
Yeah.
you know. All right, so this is, again, same position as in the set earlier today against these two. Or sorry, before the bracket reset. Let's see what happens now.
Athena with the reversal spirit of Krohnen. I just...
All right, just sort of peppering away, chipping with the fans. Good jump over there. Wasn't reading the jump though. Gets a cross up. Full conversion. Gonna take straight to the corner. Watch out for the reversal. Okay, no, oh.
Good anti-air again. Yeah, Frionel's been challenging a lot of jumps with the down C and the close standing C, and it's been paying off for him. That hitbox is quite impressive.
Grab!
Oh,
Nice
nice,
reset to
command grab. Absolutely on point.
That was so rude.
What a time
So
to bring it out, because you're never going to expect it. Never, ever in your life.
100% success rate for Frionel this tournament.
Easy.
Oh, cross on the doesn't get the confirm, unfortunately. FReZZer throws him in the corner.
Oh,
Oh,
nice anti-air.
Pretty risky, but good reversal regardless.
Yep. I mean, didn't have much choice in there though.
All right, goes low again. These guys really want to sweep away at each other's feet. Good blocks. If he gets one hit here, Frionel will be able to take the round. But he couldn't.
Dropped it. He dropped it.
Yeah, that was Jammers.
Did not connect.
Everyone blame Jammers. Everyone blame Jammers. That was
Can
his
do.
fault.
I mean, I said if he gets the hit. I never said he will get the hit.
You said if he gets the hit and then he landed the hit, and nah, that was
Yeah,
you.
I mean-
100%.
I right on
I'm
cue.
blaming you.
I don't blame my time. All right, big damage here.
This is
Is anyone else holding their breath to see if he dropped it this time? Because I was kind of shook to see if the gunshot was going to whip.
I mean, he's missed it once, so I know it's possible that you can miss that now. I'm glad I know
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Oh, gosh. It's a manual release.
Nah, you know what? The more you know. You learn something new every day.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Gonna go for a full
Nice
combo
combo.
here. He's gonna
He's
do
gonna
level
go for
two.
level 2.
Me too.
Oh, that was such a good day.
And you've done it when he had too much resources to work with, but he's gonna have 2 bars himself. What is this? What face off at high noon?
Shermie.
Is it face off at high noon?
Yeah, no, quite possibly. I mean, if Frionel tried to challenge the cross frames, and FReZZer was just ready for it. He's like, nah, I'm a chill.
So again, tournament point for FReZZer. This is absolutely an uphill battle for Frionel, but he's been doing fine so far.
I know they're on
So,
equal
very
footing
difficult.
now. He's got the meat advantage slightly, but it's only by a minuscule nose hair.
One thing I'll say about Frionel is that you can't never really count him out because he does have all the skills and experience to pull something out of the hat at the very last bit.
Where?
Oh,
Delayed
nice
throw.
throw.
Delayed throw
Forward the
again?
throws again.
I think he's looking for delayed throw. He's really worried about the reversal. Good challenge.
Oh, challenge.
Yeah.
Dude, that was scary.
Ooh, buddy.
Oh, that's it.
I
That's it.
know. Is
I
that?
think it's it.
Good block. Watch out for the guard point.
Oh my god, this
Wait
is
a
so
minute.
tense.
Watch out. Watch out. He's got bar. He might do a random
He
sledgehammer
has
from
the
full
gun.
screen.
He has the gun. Oh,
He might do a random sledgehammer from full screen. I thought.
I did. I was so scared. I was afraid for FReZZer that game. Holy crap. Like,
Beautiful.
he landed
Beautiful.
level 1 into level 2. I'm 90% sure level 1 and level 2 would have killed, but he went straight to level 2. I was scared for his life, his tournament life.
I don't know yet what happened there. What he went with that, but either way, great game. Congratulations to FReZZer for winning the ICFC EU edition.
Let me tell you
Dude,
something.
I can't talk.
Let me tell you something that's crazy, right? He has not done that EX sledgehammer move with Yashiro the entire day. And what did I say?
Interesting.
He might do a random sledgehammer to come in.
You was right.
Now I was like, hold on, he hasn't done it yet. And I was like, okay, trying to put it there, but you know what? That was good to see. Honestly, that was
Well, yeah,
good
we have to say though,
Talk to me.
congratulations to FReZZer though. Grand champion of the ICFC tournament series. He had a strong show throughout the whole series. He definitely deserves it.
Well played,
Yes, we should be clapping. Everyone, give it up for Vance. And good show for Frionel as well. Like he put on a good show. Like the last couple of weeks, he really turned it up a level. Like everyone knows him as a strong player, but this week and last week, he's really just like stepped himself up like to another level. So like congratulations to him as well. Second place is nothing to scoff at. But yeah, FReZZer takes it. He is our European region champion. Well, EMEA, I guess. And and yeah,
Actually, you know what? Sensational stuff. Congratulations to FReZZer. Frionel, unlucky, close but no cigar, coming second place, and Emsal coming third. These guys have been putting in work week in and week out for the culmination of this event, and that's what happens. Now, I am seeing a contribution from Fubu, $25 put in the pot, saying, I love KOF. That should have been...
I do.
That should have been all... Do you know what? Omar, you're a gangster again. Because after I spoke to you, you put in... After I spoke to you, he put in 40 cents. He said, you know what? I'm going to do $1.20. Why are you teasing us? Why are you teasing us?
He is actually teasing with change. He's like, no, let me get my pocket change real quick.
You know what? Shout out
to
to Omar. Much appreciated for the contribution. Shouts to Fubu as well for the contribution as well. So it looks like this is how the top 3 payout is going to be. It looks like FReZZer is going to get almost $2,000. Okay.
Blimey.
Yo, so
That's a month's wage.
FReZZer.
Yeah.
I haven't got paid from work yet, so if you're feeling generous, if you're feeling a bit nice, better change my way. Nah, honestly, you thoroughly earned it. Shout out to FReZZer, man. That's 8 weeks, 9 weeks of work, right? Putting in, grafting, trying out matchups, staying consistent throughout this event or like the series as a general in the league.
Absolutely.
So much appreciated.
And he won the last 2 weeks.
He did, and then obviously Frionel got around roughly $900, and of course Emsal gets $200. So okay, you know what? They're walking away with a fair bit of change. You know, again, if you're going to a tournament, maybe that could be tournament fundings. Maybe you can use that to pay off and buy a new PC or something like that.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Spend your money however you will. Just make sure you invest in something brilliant, and always remember, Krohnen pays the bills, baby.
No, this is true. But yeah, before we move on to anything else, I do want to say as well, because we forgot to mention this, but congratulations to Michael Crumb 41. He was the second winner of the giveaway. So yeah, so I just wanted to make sure we get out of it before we go, because a lot of people entered.
Shout out to
and
Michael
it is the end of the night.
All right. But, okay, I believe that is going to be it from us. But yes, we're going to plug this one more time. Do not forget, ladies and gentlemen, if you are a fan of King of Fighters and you don't have any new t-shirts in your wardrobe, then do consider heading over to 10o.gg/merch and pick yourself up these new and authentic designs for King of Fighters merchandise brought to you by 10o. Or you can scan the QR code at the bottom right side of your screen right now, and it should take you to the website immediately on your mobile phones. Don't forget, there's over 1,000 entrants at King of Fighters, or for King of Fighters 15 at Evolution. So hopefully, whoever walks away with that will have the bragging rights of their time, because it would be an amazing event. Because again, when was the last one? 3 years? 4? I can't count. It was
3 years ago.
a long time. So it'll be great. It'll be great just to watch it. Like, you know, just being at home, turn on like twitch.tv/Evo, watching all the people outside of the community, the peasants going, I don't know what fighting games are, but there's this big old thing over there that people are screaming about. So I can't wait. So if you are traveling to Evo, make sure you stay safe and keep practicing. I don't know if any of these guys are going to Brussels Challenge this weekend or traveling to other events for KOF 15, but keep practicing, man. Keep doing your thing. And eventually, the Krohnen army will fall in line. But yes, can you put our Twitter handles back on the screen real quick, Richard? I know that you showed them there, but we'll put them back on the screen real quick. If you want to follow any of us on our social media accounts there, you can do so. There's mine, there's Grimulus, there is Fubu's down there, and there is Neo Geo's over there. But gents, been a pleasure working with you. I'm not going to thank Mace because he's not here, and he's always taking the piss out of me, so I'll take the piss out of him. Don't thank C4IQ. But it's been a pleasure. Fingers crossed that we get to see more KOF action here in the European region under ICFC. But other than that, have we got any last words, parting words before we go, anybody?
I will say, if you fancy some offline KOF action, we're having our Revolver event on the 30th of this month. Winner of that KOF tournament will get free entry and venue entry to FReZZer. So if you're in London around that time, join in.
Sweet. Neo Geo, what about you? Any parting words before we leave?
Absolutely. Just want to say thank you to the ICFC team for having me. Thank you for the players who actually, spent their time and trained hard to give us all these great matches. And thank you to my fellow commentators. I think it was awesome. It was an honor to be among you. And if you want to follow me, I'm on YouTube, obviously, Neo Geo Now channel, and on Twitter.
Sweet. And of course, Wesley, the podium's yours.
Yeah. All right, well, first of all, I want to say thanks to everyone who was watching. Shout outs to all the players that were put on an amazing show for these 9 weeks, I should say. And yeah, don't forget that we still have one more tournament tonight, which is the NA region. So shout outs to any of the NA region that's watching now. I saw Ultra David there. He's normally a commentator. We're probably going to see him later. And yeah, we're good to see another group of high level matches before another big tournament that's coming up soon. So yeah, just make sure you tune into that in a few hours time. And big up everyone who entered our region, everyone who entered Asian region, everyone who entered North American region. So KOF and it's all love, baby. That game is boom.
Sweet. All right, there's no more KOF on Thursdays from this region. That's it. No takebacks. We're done. The prize money's gone, and Krohnen still reigns supreme. But until then, stay safe. Please keep washing your hands because COVID is still a dangerous thing. And make sure you practice your anti-air combos. Until then, we'll see you next time. Take care.